How y'all doing? Just making some coffee. Let's see here, catching up on comments. Going to all chat, live chat. Projectiles are sharp. Hopefully I won't miss the live stream tonight, says Tomcat. Stacy, War Room, Grizzle Bear, Marco. How's your guys' week? Yeah, Miss Stacy. Hey girl. Just got out of practice right now. Hey. One second. Cool. All right. Focus. Mm. No Mexicano. We'll just do this. TSS 616. Hey. Hello, TSS 16. Let me get my coffee down here. So let me know how your guys' week has been, or this last week has been. I did a track meet and then got a gear up for another track meet this weekend. So give me one second. I got the other phone ringing. Crow's Blade Works says 4 months with the Anchor Crew. Give me one second here. I muted it for a second. I got to answer this call. Okay, crisis averted. How are you guys doing? Oh no, the tip is stuck in there. Oh. It'll be fine. I've had worse. All right, had a great week this week. Yep. Dewey, what's up? Good to see you guys. Let me know what you carried today. I'm gonna try to attempt this door. Actually, let's do it like this. Try not to spill everything. Projectiles are sharp. Brian Kerr, how you doing, Brian? Let's see here. Robert Willoughby. Light. Camera. All right. We'll get this all set up. Maybe. Master Chief is down. Here we go. All right, that goes here. This is coming under. And all right. Carried that awesome Akita for the past couple of weeks. Tom Cat wanted to say thank you to the Any Mouse member who picked up that Vosteed Akita for him. And thank you, anonymous member, for doing that because it definitely helps me out and helps out the community. Master Chief is drunk here. Sorry, Master Chief. We'll just move you over here. Help with gadgets. How are you doing? Hey, help with gadgets. You don't have to worry about cutting your pocket. I promise you. You can just keep it in your pocket and you can draw it no matter what you're wearing. It's not going to cut your pockets. I mean, I guess that also truly is how deep you have it into your pocket. But even with me, this is what a good inch shorter than the top of the pocket. This drawing out, it won't cut your pants. So just wanted to let you know that it won't affect it. So I promise you, trust me. And if you cut your pocket open, I'll buy you a new pair of pants. But this offer is for help with gadgets only. I can't buy everybody new pants. I got an awesome Hank Trivisa Lamb Topo Wave exclusive N690. That's awesome, Stacy. Oh, Tiger Claw's on here. Where did I see Tiger Claw? Tiger Claw, hi, what's up, dude? Come down and see me. Come down. Matt Marr says Morgano, what's up? Thank you so much. Matt Marr, Grizzle Bear. I carried 2 Spyderco paramilitary 2s and 1 Emerson Wave and LMAX and 1 an S110V. Awesome. What up, fam? Oh, B Sexy. We got the Be Sexy in the house. It's hard for me to say the other one, but we're gonna be sexy all day long. Ow! Look at this. Look at that grill right there. Doo 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 doo. Oh, I didn't even notice the eyeball. I don't even. Oh, right there. A star. Cool. What a good logo. S90V baby. What up? Help Gadget says I wasn't worried about that. Roger Baker, good to see you. I'm going to go, but I liked what? I was just a little wary putting it back in the pocket. I got more comfortable with that. Oh, Roger that. So what are your thoughts? I mean, I know it's kind of hard to type that in there, but we really designed those to be, clearly if you want to be careful putting it back in, understood. But man, I just love wearing it a full size fixed blade in the pocket and just being able to carry one. And when you sit down, it doesn't you don't even know. You don't even know you have a fixed blade on you. That's amazing. I'm eating so I can't. Tiger Claw, what's up? Um Rodney just finished Darkwater. Good to see you. Good to see you. William Hornbostel, Saxy like saxophone or Saxon. The bee Saxy. Yeah, it's a beast. It's super lightweight. I'll tell you what I like about this. It's light. This is a big knife, but it carries like it's small. Very easy to hold in hand. I love being able to choke up on blades. If you guys know me, and I know you do, here, man. If you need to do a gut ripper, I mean, this thing is sweet. Look at all that jimping for days. Look at all that jimping goodness. And I think BE did this one just for me because all the jimping, hashtag all the jimping. Beautiful fuller, beautiful thumb hole, beautiful sexy green. Look at the intricately milled titanium pocket clip, full size back spacer. Yeah, buddy. And it's still extremely lightweight. Yeah. I'd have to get one with the DLC blade and put the DLC on the Mountain Dew here, or the electric, or what is this called? I forget the green color, but man, this all murdered out would be awesome. Just hung up a shadow box, not great lighting, so there are shadows. If you're talking about your clips, phenomenal. Oh, Rodney, you gotta try those out. What's up, Pocket Privilege? How am I missing these messages? Sorry, guys. Um, Little wary about the tip. Oh, it is a very thin tip. I love it. Beautimus. Yeah, awesome. So, anyways, yeah, one of the things Tomcat wanted to say was thank you so much to whoever the anonymous donor was for those knives. He absolutely loves them. So, whoever anonymous is, I can't see everybody that's in the chat right now, but if you're out there, thank you for blessing people on the live stream with some wonderful knives. Yeah, it's oh, didn't realize I was zoomed in, guys. Sorry about that. I got a knife I got to redo here, which is going to be awesome. Big old Nova. Look at that monster beefcake. Old guy can't type fast. They were all supposed to be. You're kidding me. Well, I like the satin anyways. It looks ridiculously good. BE, are you at work right now? The tip will only be an issue if you abuse your knife. Honestly, it is strong enough for utility tasks. BE, are you at work? I better put these. So these knives, I'm at work right now. It says pocket privilege. Oh, nice. Help with gadgets. Are you, oh my gosh. Are you at work right now? 4 or 5. Hey, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Tigerclaw's down here and wanted to say hi to everybody. Okay, BE is working right now. Don't get me wrong, BE. I bought one. It just seems delicate. Uh, William Hornbostel says lurking. Help with gadgets. I'm not at work. Um, there is Tommy. Do you want to come? Are you live streaming here in a little bit? Moving all my junk over here. Let's do my M80. What is it called? Yeah, M57. Unless something happens, I'm at work. Time's up. I've mine since it's released with no issues. Not saying it can't happen, just it shouldn't under normal use. I love this color. I've never seen that. I'm super stoked to have that here. How's your day, love?
Good.
Good.
You?
My day's been, well, busy, as you know. I ain't even got to see you yet today. I don't feel like I have.
Yeah.
How's your workouts going?
Good.
Sorry, guys. I got a DPR, daily production report with my son real quick. Camo carbon.
See what I've been carrying?
I do. Let's show the live stream what you carried today. Or do you want me to show it so I don't get banned?
You can show it. You don't want to get banned.
All right. So Tigerclaw has been sharing. Oh, this is a Christmas gift from a year ago. From his Mimi. She bought him one of these really cool Caviso Laconico. And what a sweet little knife. Really cool design. Oh yeah, I like it.
And then I got one more thing.
You know what we should do? Laser it.
That'd be cool.
What do you want to think of something to put on there?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
But... Hey, Kathleen Smith. You moved your live to third. Really? I know you were talking about that, but this is the other one that Tigerclaw is carrying today. The Gotta Catch 'em All version, which is super cool. Well, Tommy, you want to come on here? I really like black blades with bright colors, but that satin blade on that Saxy is hitting hard. Yeah, either way, it looks good like that. It would look really good with black. You know, it's just like either way, you know, you can win. Yeah, you can't go wrong, I should say. But I like this.
Yeah.
You got to thank Tenable for this one. Say thank you, Joyce.
Thank you, Joyce.
All right. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. I really like black blades, bright colors. That is awesome. I can, but we have to step out for a few minutes. Dang it! Now I need another one. Hey all, what's up on the edge? Just hanging out and lurking, my friends. Hey there, everyone. Darkwater, good evening. What's up, Wyvern? Yeah, we're just talking about what we got this week. The big thing that I got was I got two of these Urban EDC
That's pretty cool.
F5.5s, one in 80s camo, and
yeah, that one does actually look pretty cool.
I'm kind of digging it. And it looks really good with the UV light, which may or may not show up since I have all the lights on in the house right now. But, well, let's do this. Maybe it'll show up better.
Yeah.
Kind of.
How much is that one?
And then got in the purple Yamato Club version. Oop. Yamato. Tomato. I think that's how you say that. Which is purple flow and belt satin DLC. And it is absolutely gorgeous. So what do you guys think of that? What would you get? I love the F5.5, if you can't tell. Pretty awesome. Plant TK by the light switch. Tigerclaw by the light switch. Oh, yeah, they want you to shut off the light. Well, it doesn't really help because I have the overhead lights on. So,
yeah. How do I shut off that one?
Well, you can't reach it. Give me a second.
I could probably reach it somehow.
Okay, now hit that other one out there.
Here. Yeah.
All right, let's see. Oh, lightning strike does something, but to that note, there's the 80s, beautiful 80s. You ain't a lady if you ain't from the 80s. Wait, that's not actually a saying, but it is now. Yeah, I do like that.
Yeah, I like that.
And then the purple flow comes out as like hot pink, which is super cool. More like maroon or magenta. Magenta. But that purple flow looks sick. E.
Tell me when you want the light on.
And then let's check out the Saxy. Comes out as olive. From electric to olive at night. Sick. And then this one kind of reflects, but that's the lightning strike carbon fiber in UV. Do I have anything else up there that works?
I don't know.
Nope. Pretty much it. Oh, that does. I didn't know this was UV reactive. Cool. All right. My watch is definitely UV reactive.
Yeah.
All right. We can turn her on. My coffee looks gross under UV.
Oh, it looks like blue.
It looks like it came out of the toilet. All right, so let me turn on this light. We'll just go with those. We don't need all the... Is it bright enough, guys? Going well, thanks.
I'm gonna go back upstairs.
Jen Blaze TB. Who is that? Is that... What?
Can I hold that one for a second?
Which one? Oh, the
Maybe.
F. Yeah. And so, anyways, yeah, that's what we're up to. Oh, I wanted to talk about this one too. And you guys probably get sick of hearing me talk about this on my channel, but the Pervis Blades Primordial Mark IV, absolute best button lock I've ever had. As you guys, I'm me. Um, I just can't remember. I mean, I know you've been on here clearly. You want to see the purple one?
Yeah.
This one is... But anyways, hey there, Brown Sugar. Welcome back, Jen Blaze. Um, cool. Good to go. What do you like better?
The other one.
The 80s? Colin likes this one. Corn dog. Let's see if I can get that in there right. Yamato. Or maybe I should put on the other light. I don't know. Yeah, so anyways, the Primordial Mark IV. There's only, I think, 3 of these left in his inventory. And it's the satin, or no, excuse me, stonewash version. And Garrett Boner here out of Wyoming, we traded for one, and he sent it into Way of Knife. And if you have a second, go on to Way of Knife's Instagram, and you could see they acid washed it, and then, oh man, it just turned out absolutely phenomenal. So, yeah, if you don't have one of these, the ones that are available, like I paid 250 for, I think 240 or 250 for this. They have them on sale right now for, I think, 150 or less. Actually, it might be like 135 for the Stonewash. So what a killer deal for all titanium, extremely lightweight, big knife. And I don't know, some people don't like the big fuller or the clip point. I think this thing is dead sexy as well. So only 3 of these left. If you want, please pick one of these up, and you will not regret it. I was very hesitant because, again, you know, it being a plunge lock, button lock, and with me going through an antelope, the rib cage and the pelvis. I mean, this thing is shaving sharp still, and then processing the animal there in the field. So, what an absolute beast of a folder knife! I would never normally do that, but like an idiot that day, I forgot my actual skinning knife, and this is what I had in my pocket. So, guess what? It's a knife, right? And that's exactly what I used, and it performed flawlessly. So, absolute awesome. FYI, all I am not live tonight. I put the live in, but it's for tomorrow tonight. So don't hang around waiting for me because you're on the wrong day. All right, Wyvern.
All right. I'm gonna go upstairs.
Marco, good to see you, sir. And oh, Mr. Mouse, how's it going? All right, love. Well, good to see you and
What's up, yeah?
love you too.
I'll see
I
you
think your
guys.
shoes will be in Thursday.
Okay.
Just want to let you know before I forget. I just saw that email.
Okay.
All right.
All right. See you guys.
Love you, son.
Love you, Dad.
So, anyways, yeah, let me know what you guys carried today. I'm gonna put my favorite knives of the week up here, and of course, these are my sale knives. I forgot to put a sale post up because I'm silly like that sometimes. But if anybody's interested in any of these, this one's probably the most killer deal out of the bunch. Um, we'll say 120 bucks for a Kershaw Belair with a belt satin blade. It does have the aluminum scales because I robbed the carbon fiber ones for my black version. So I'm selling this one at a killer deal because I know I paid 200 for the carbon belt satin version right out of the box. So I'm not even sure this thing's even cut anything. It does have my fingerprints on it, but one heck of a deal for this. We got a ProTech PT Plus. These are no longer made in Magna Cut. Absolute rocket. It's brand new. And then of course we got the Urban EDC not F5. Oh, Lord forgive me. Castellan, and it has been nipped and tucked. So you get a full, maybe I should just keep this one. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. It's the actually I like all these, but gotta raise funds too. But the Berg Blade Slim, this is not the mini slim, this is the regular slim. It's an absolute monster of a knife. Um, awesome. And then I decided to put up one of my mini growlers. And if you guys know me, it's my favorite daily carry. But I gotta alleviate some funds here. So I did a little dark mode version. Um, did teal hardware, and it looks really good. So on the edge EDC with a huge channel donation. Thank you so much. Well, after weathering the storm, I think we're going to be okay. Glad to be on back on top of things, mostly anyways. Hope you're all having a good day. On the edge, I'm not sure if I know what happened, but I'm glad to hear you're doing all right. And if you let me know, we will add you to our prayer list. Which let me get that rocking and rolling too. Excuse me. And we'll start that off oh, because we will. All right, where is my pan? Oh man, I gotta have a coffee. That is, and you know, thank you for the channel donation. Of course, you don't have to do that for me to read your comments. I will read all your comments unless they're off color, and then I'll probably make fun of it. But that's okay, right? Like, gotta have a good laugh. Where's my pan? Come on, pan. Huh? No. Watch, it's right in front of me. Hmm. Fatty interesting. All right. What? Wheezy3, what's up? Good to see you. Yeah, let me know what you guys carried today if you haven't already. And again, only 3 of these bad boys left at Pervis Blades. Go look up a Pervis Blades Primordial. And again, the Stonewash is up right now. Can one of you guys look up and tell me what the price is, just so I'm not feeding you the wrong BS? Pretty sure it's 135 bucks. Uh, give or take a few bucks. So anyways, just yeah, do not miss out on this one. It is that good. And if I had some more money, I would probably buy it. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't probably. I would buy a second Stonewash version. So, um, absolutely beast. Yeah, well, the 155 I thought was this version, the satin and bronze. I thought the Stonewash was cheaper, but heck of a deal regardless, though. Definitely worth the money. Also, Wyvern sent me his knife prototype photos the other day. Can I talk about it, Wyvern? I just want to make sure. But man, I am so happy and so jealous of all you guys with your knife designs because they are so good. And it's funny to watch you guys bring out knives that are better than the things, that we have knife designers to do this for a living, that they're better than those. And that just shows, I mean, you're in tune with the community, you're in tune with what's good. So I love that. All right, so Wyvern showed me 155 confirmed. Thank you. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was 135. I was like, gosh. Well, even at 155, down from almost 250, that's a ridiculous deal on these primordials. So, all right, Wyvern's knife. Um, as good as it looked in the 3D, as good as it looked in the photos, it looks way better in life. Like the actual execution of his knife is just absolutely gorgeous. So, again, I'm jealous. Like I can't even lie. That's how good the knives are. So I'm proud of you guys for putting yourself out there and just making something. So kudos to you. Um, yes, PAS. Projectiles are sharp. Sorry, I was like pass. Thanks, Darkwater. They arrived stateside and will be here by the end of the week. Really? Holy cow! Oh, the samples, right? The prototypes. This primordial is a Pervis Blades. Let me grab the box. Um, APURVIS. Uh, that's $1 million question. Is where I put the box at. Nobody knows. That's a K. Wrong brand. That is a gecko. Hello, gecko. Here we go. A Pervis Blades right here. And this is the box they come in. And there is his wife's special edition called BJ for Brittany. I don't know what her middle name is, last name. So the PVD grays were called the BJ edition. And then Mr. AP's knives, this is one of them. And then the stonewash version. So um, I better leave that up here for a second. A Pervis Blades. And just absolutely killer. Yeah. I mean, just no, I don't know if I can even show this on here, but no stick, just absolute. I have some right now that I can show you. It's like click, like it has to click shut, click. So, anyways, yeah, the protos, okay. But anyways, that still is fast that the protos are coming over that fast. So that's so cool. Um, and I'm gonna put these away because yeah, and also, short plug for the Kershaw Belair. Um, Kershaw really ticked me off about 10 years ago. Actually, it would be 10 years ago this year. And I kind of swore off ZT and Kershaw because of the way Kershaw treated me in person. And I just have to say that the Bel Air is probably the best knife they put out in a decade, if not longer. Um, and then the fact that they listened to the customers and said, hey, we need an XL for the guys with big boy hands. What a killer knife. And if you don't have a Bel Air, you should probably get one. This is a great EDC size knife. Very capable. No, that wasn't real. Sounded like it. Was not. 'Twas not. I know somebody's going to want this mini growler. So excited to see the prototypes, Wyvern. I'm 1,000% buying one. 1,000%. That's like baseball batting average. Oh man, I am so upset that I missed the national championship game last night. I'm not a college ball type guy, but I really wanted to see the Hoosiers dominate. and they didn't blow out the teams like they had been. But that's okay because they still won, and I think Fernando Mendoza is going to make a fine quarterback in the NFL. And just unfortunately, he's going to go to the Raiders. The Raiders always have a losing record, and they always seem to have the best draft picks for that reason. So, sorry, Fernando, but I'm going to have to cheer against you from here on out, being Broncos fan. So, oh man, crazy. But anyways, how many of you guys own a Devo Growler or Mini Growler or Growler XL? I know War Room has the XL, but it's a big boy knife, and the Mini, it just fits me perfect. Here's back of the hand grip. I'm right there at the edge. How I normally carry it on the fuller, perfect. And then all the jimping here, yeah, awesome. You have an XL, yeah. I had a regular growler, and that thing was massive. And then I saw the prototype XL, and I just could not believe how big that was. I know somebody who has the uh, projectiles are sharp. Well, I'm not sure what his name is on here, but Coop, he's got an XL for sale, right? Gosh, is it Coop who has that? I'll have to go back through my messages, but I know somebody. Oh no, Titanium Justin has a XL for sale right now for a killer deal. Projectiles are sharp. God is God. It's such a love hate for my Raiders, but nothing will be worse than Jamarcus. Oh my gosh, Jamarcus Russell. Are Jen Blaze? You're a Raiders fan. Here's my thing about the AFC West. I'm a Broncos fan. My number two, if I had a number two team in the NFL, it would be the Chargers, which makes no sense at all, right? Being in the same division, in the same conference, same division, AFC West. But you can thank Junior Seau for me liking the Chargers. And, clearly everything that happened to Junior Seau and how many years ago that was, but still like the Chargers. But here's the thing is, any year that an AFC West opponent gets past the Broncos or makes it on into the playoffs, I will cheer for that AFC West team because it's like a dysfunctional family in the AFC West. You're stuck in the house too long together. You hate each other. But then, when they get out of the house, you talk good about them. You hope they do good. So, as much as I don't like the Chiefs because of their attitudes the last decade, I still cheer for them because I'd rather have them win than anybody else. Same way, if the Raiders got up there, I want the Raiders to win. If Chargers got up there, uh, you know, I'd like to see the Chargers win. But that's just my mentality. Yes, sir. Since I was 5. Thank you for the heads up. Yeah, it's Titanium. Justin has that. Tristan. What up, Neil Mack? 9 months with the Anchor Crew, about ready to have a baby. Well, almost. I think its gestation is 10 months with a baby, right? So, anyways, yeah, absolutely sick. I love the Mini because of the size, and this just fits me perfectly. Great knife. Pow! Pow pow. We'll put this one up in the screen a little bit. Oh, sorry, Master Chief. Stop drinking so much on the job. All right, move that over. All right, here. All right, sorry about that. Here we go. I have a cow every day at work. I liked watching the Chargers until they hired Jim Harbaugh. Yep. And then huge channel donation from Rodney. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, go Stiddy. I can't wait to see what Jarrett Stidham does for the Broncos in the playoffs this week. I know nobody believes in him outside of the Denver area, but I think he's going to ball out. To be honest, I got to look at it in the light that I know we're not here for football talk, right? But I'll just say this because I'm a Broncos fan and I know Rodney is as well. But uh, Jarrett Stidham, it behooves him to play good these next game or two games, hopefully two games, right? Get to the Super Bowl. But if he plays good in one or two of those games, two games especially, if he wins those, he's the backup quarterback for Denver. It could land him a lucrative playing contract next year, having a Super Bowl winning quarterback like Nick Foles. Um, land an awesome contract. So it behooves him to play good and not bomb it. If he bombs it, he'll be, a career backup quarterback. And you don't want that. If you're gonna go to the NFL, you kind of want to make big money, right? So I think Stiddy's gonna get out there an absolute ball, and I can't wait to see it. And if is there any Patriots fans in the chat right now? Chargers should have a ring by now. Yeah, I think Chargers should have a ring by now, but I don't know what it is. But they just never do anything. Anyone heard from Chris, the unprofessional dad, tonight? I have not. Dwayne Letterman says, "Evening, Darkwater, everyone." Hey, Dwayne, I have something here for you. I just had a little bit busy week, but I'll get it out to you this week. Just letting you know. I thought they had it with. Oh, I thought for sure with LT they had it too, and they didn't. Roger Baker, Stacey, that was a huge. That was a huge Patriots fan from 10 years old until about 43. So I sent him a message. Not yet. What up, TJ?
How's it going, man?
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
What are you doing tonight?
Well, I'm getting some stuff done. I'm gonna um meet up with a friend online here in just a little bit.
Oh, that I'm just messing with you.
Yeah.
Your hair is on point as usual, looking all
Yeah, it's
dapper.
getting long. It's getting long.
All right. Hey, do you still have that XL?
It's gone.
Okay. We were just talking about the growlers, and I was like, I know someone who has one of those, but is there anything that you're moving right now? I totally put you on the spot with that.
Yeah. Not at this exact second, but I almost always have something
Yeah.
that's ready to go. So
How's everything in the EDC world?
good. I'm trying to find a way to keep some of my contacts and get off TikTok. I'm over that.
Oh yeah, I think we had talked about that a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about TikTok. The military prohibits me from having TikTok. Um,
You're not missing anything.
no, I don't know. I'm very in. People send me videos all the time, and I just don't open them because I can't for one.
Yeah.
So, but
It's the Wyvern, Roger.
out of the knives that you've got in the last week or two, what do you want to brag about?
um, ooh, that's a good one. I got this older concept.
Oh, that hawk bill is absolutely gnarly.
It's killer. It's everybody's like, oh, is that new? I'm like, no, they're like on clearance right now.
What is that one called?
S35 titanium.
What's that one called?
It's called the KTC3.
The KTC3.
Yeah. Cock Tools or Coke Tools. He designed the Corvid. It's one of his.
That's awesome.
And then
I don't do TikTok. and I'm not
I'm
on
worried to
Twitch.
show this to you because I'm worried you're gonna want to take it off my hands.
Uh-oh. Oh, that is a beast.
Midgard Messer.
A real one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have fake ones.
Well, now you know where that XL went.
My Atlanta, that thing's a beast.
It is a heavy chunk of D2.
Christelle Yacel says, hello, I am from Honduras. Well, hello, Christelle Yacel. Hola, amiga. Yeah, I've only held a couple mid guards, like real ones, and I love them. I just don't have that kind of cash. Hopefully, you got a good deal on that.
I got a really good deal. I worked a trade out, and I had like 2 nice knives and a budget knife that this person wanted, and they didn't like the size of the Midgard. They thought it was too small. I was like, let's do this.
Yeah, no kidding. If anybody doesn't know, this is Titanium Justin on the live
Hey,
stream.
Stacy.
Absolute great YouTube channel. I've never seen her TikTok. I apologize again. I've never been
Don't
on
worry.
there. But TJ always has really, really good deals, and I love his live streams because he actually gets to go outside and do it. Wyoming, my internet would die almost immediately if I went outside. So,
It's been tough
yeah.
right now. It's -13 today, and
Oh, dude, it's colder there than it is here. It's not supposed to be that way.
it's
We're
it's always
practicing
cold
indoor
in
track
Iowa.
outdoor
So.
right now. It's weird.
But
Titanium Justin, who dat? Yeah, whatever, Wyvern. Do you have any
yeah, somebody had
artwork
said something
to
to me
show
the other
off?
day, like, we haven't seen your face in a
Oh.
while. I'm like, it's all hair.
Is that some of your artwork in the background?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome.
thank you.
Yep. Does anybody have any questions for Titanium Justin? I know he's got to go, but just wanted to have you on
Thank you,
here. And
Kathleen.
62 in the 62 degrees in the desert. I bet.
I'll take that.
Yeah, it snowed here today for the second time this winter, and usually we've had snow for 4 months already.
Yeah,
And it hit the ground and disappeared.
we got a foot like a week before Christmas.
We haven't even, I bet you we haven't had an inch total
Oh
between the two
wow.
snows. So it's
Mm.
definitely different. Playing with my carbon buckhorn right now, and man, I love it. I don't know what that is. I'll have to look it up. Thank you, Stacy, for posting TJ Titanium Justin's YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to Titanium Justin, please go and check out his channel. Give him a like and a follow, and hit the notification bell so you can get all the latest YouTube videos. And follow him on Instagram as well. So Instagram
And
seemed, well, for me, is the hardest place to grow because
oh
right off
yeah,
the bat, I think I was 2 videos into Instagram and they said my um, Instagram is banned from promotion because I
that's
don't
all the
follow
nice
their rules.
channels nowadays.
But some aren't. Some aren't. Somehow they get by, and maybe it's because they're paying for the blue check or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's a hard row, or yeah, hard row up the river when you're banned
Oh,
from everything.
definitely.
So,
Well,
and I've
like,
noticed that
and
with
even
my
as an
channel.
artist, when it was more photographs, I was killing it on Instagram. Now they don't want that, and I can't sell anything. So try other means, YouTube, the whole works. But this week is 2 years of a EDC channel. So
This week is.
mhm.
Well, congratulations on 2 years.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been definitely trying.
It's every day, and every day I'm like, well, didn't post a video today. What a loser. I talk crap to myself more than anybody, and it is what it is.
Yeah,
What
I
up?
kick myself sometimes, but you know what? You got to take a day off every now and then.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And you can only do what you can do, right? If you don't have time yet. I look at some of these channels that are, clearly they're in the millions, but like Mark Rober's channel, he posts like 12 videos a year and, a 100 and whatever 50 million followers.
Yeah.
You don't need to post one every day because each of your channels gets millions of views right off the bat. So we are not that.
No.
That's fine. I mean, I can barely get anybody on the live stream anymore. So, uh, it is what it is, right?
There's a channel I've been watching a lot lately. And I don't know if you've seen it, Yee Life. This
Sounds
guy,
country.
he sets up a dummy and then he goes and buys things like, what was a real good one? Jugs of water or frying pans. He buys like 20 of them, lines them all up in front of the dummy, and he starts out with a 380, moves to the 9, moves to the 45, the Desert Eagle, all the way up to a 50 cal to see if you were, say, at the grocery store, what should you get behind? And some of it's pretty amazing. You're like, I can't believe it could go through all of this, but not all of that. Like,
Yeah.
and how much stuff, how little, like 2, 3 frying pans, and most people aren't going to have something big enough to
Yeah. Yep.
That's pretty interesting.
I'll have to check that out. It's weird the YouTube algorithm, what it shows, and what they bring up. Like there's some stuff I'm like, I've never even watched a video on a subject like this, and yet it's promoted for me. Like, how does that even work?
Oh yeah, yeah. I have no clue why some of the stuff shows up, and then some of the stuff I see. How does that get through? But my stuff will get flagged occasionally.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 There's some instances where I'm just like, I mean, okay, we'll just put it there. There is full on nudity, and it
But
might be
hunting
brief,
videos are no go.
and those make it through. But yeah, me even talking about a blade is bad news. Not saying that, whatever you want to take with that nudity thing, but you know, that is what your kids are seeing, and it's going to deeply affect them more than looking at a knife blade. Like anyways, the double standard kind of kills me on it. Um, all right, so here's our funny question. At like if you could choose, and I know you probably hear this a lot, if you could choose one knife for the rest of your life, what is it? I hate that. I
Ooh.
hate questions like that. But I'll just give you an example. Like right now, like if I had to pick one EDC, I'm not saying bang and steel. My favorite EDC, like if I just had to grab one, is probably the Bridgeport 395. They don't even make them anymore.
Mm.
They're discontinued. Do you have a favorite EDC? Like I know, like War Room, his favorite is the what do you call it? The Kershaw Belair, absolutely stellar EDC knife. I mean, the Bug Out's a great knife. It's just very expensive. So, do you have a favorite? And it
If
doesn't
it's
have to
something
be
I gotta
premium.
have all the time, you know, I might be there with Chris. I always got my Bel Air right there. It's not the biggest, it's not the craziest, but I'll tell you what, Kershaw makes some of the sharpest blades.
Yeah.
There you go. Definitely.
Bluminati says because sex sells, they'd rather rot the soul for sure. Blue, I saw that you posted some laser work. I didn't know you did that. I need to get a list of people that do stuff because I want to support the community. Again, that's why I sent some of my scales out to Burkles because I want to show off some of their work, right? So I'm gonna have to send something to you, Blue, to get done. So, and then I saw that Jim Cox must have got a laser tool yesterday as well. So, really cool that our EDC crew here, our EDC family, um, is branching out and people are doing things, and I want to support everybody.
Definitely.
Fred the Lug did say I didn't see you at Concept. I'm not at Concept. I don't know. That's Concept does what they want. We'll just put it that way. I love the gals there, but there is some professional show guys that go out there and they just attend shows. And
I don't know who they have this year, um, but it seems to vary.
it does. Yeah, so I was supposed to go for Fair Monster, and then they decided to pull me. And guess who's there? Everyday City Carries representing them. Whatever. I don't. No sweat off my back. You know, it is what it is. Like I can't. They just again a lot of these channels just look at numbers, and maybe I should start paying to promote my channel.
And I just, if they're gonna only look at numbers, it's not worth it.
Nathan's Knives is the U.S. representative, Fred. That's why he always goes. So, just so you know, he is their U.S. person on the ground. That's why Nathan is always there, and they trust him to drive them around there. So that's why Nathan is always there. Dave Nix is the other guy there. Dave is an absolute. They're both awesome dudes. So um, I just had my heart set on Fair Monster, and then they, you know, just kind of pulled the plug on me at last second and said
It, it,
we got someone else now.
it, yeah, that's one thing. I don't mind being told no about things because I always ask.
Yeah.
When I have a company reach out to me, I had one reach out to me, a multi-tool company, and they wanted me to promote a giveaway. So yeah, no problem. I'll do it. I got time. I can do it. It'll be great. They messaged me 2 days later and said, we found somebody with a bigger channel. Never mind. And they said, we'll reach out again sometime in the future. I was like, eh.
And what do you do to that? You know, because it's like, you know, I was always told 10,000 is the magic number. Clearly, 10,000 is not the magic number. I think you need like 30 to 40,000 now. That's what they want to see. So,
But if you
it's
go
kind of
look
like
at some of those lives, they don't bring in any more people.
no,
They pull
not
the
at all.
same numbers, but they post 10 times a day, and I like Ray, but I'm guessing they probably paid him a bit more than they would have other people.
Fred says, I didn't know. I will say Ray is not lazy. He makes so many videos. Fred, I will tell you that is Ray's full time job. He does videos, period. So you want to know why he has so many videos? That's what he does for work, period. Everybody
Ray
else
gave
has
me
jobs.
my first break into the community, and I'll always be grateful for that.
Yep.
So,
TJ, that connection that I had asked you about a while ago, they finally wrote me back yesterday.
that was a long time ago.
Yeah. And they said, yeah, we'll get something out to you, whatever that means.
Well, it'll probably be something good then, because when they do, they do.
Yeah. And the big company, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll see. I'll send you a picture, whatever I get, but
Cool.
that means I'll actually have to show that stuff and how I use their tools, and they may not like that.
Well, if you're using it, they should be happy that you're using it. But I'm glad it finally came through for you. So
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, interesting.
I
I'll
wonder if it
believe it when
went through some people or something because my contact had disappeared. So now I wonder if they got somebody back in it now that's
yeah, that's crazy if they come through, but they actually wrote me back. So
cool.
whatever that's all about, they probably had 4,000 messages. So
That's true. But I'm glad at least they got back to you. So
let's get TJ to 3K and he shaves his beard and mustache. Hey, that's not fair.
oh my gosh, I'd have a tan line and like 4 chin.
Isn't that like a website, 4chan network or 4chan?
I don't want to be a part of that.
That's right. It comes with age.
Yeah.
It is understanding why they want a channel with more views, but it also shows no honesty if they committed to you and pulled out. Yeah, I think that's what breaks my heart is, you know, I am not this channel has never been about me, Kathleen. It's not about my face. It's not about selling this. It's about raising awareness. And I that's just it. Is the awareness for my nonprofit. So I don't. You'll never see one of my videos with my face as a thumb. What do you call it?
Oh, the
Like
thumbnails? Yeah, I
the
don't do
thumbnail, your
anything.
cover photo. You won't see me like. I hate that, and that's just me. It's not about me. I don't want my face. Again, this is the most my face has ever been on my channel. I just don't want you to think you're talking to a bunch of knives on my table here. Um, so I don't know. There's so much that I do have issues with the way it's promoted, and it's not any of these knife creator and these knife content creators. That's how big content is pushing them to do is to do that, because I don't want to see Neve's face. Do I love Neves? Yes. I don't want to see his face all over everything. I could care less. That doesn't make me want to watch the video looking at someone's stupid reaction.
But
So
they say that a face, it makes it stick with people, so they see you and then they know to click on you. I don't know. I'm
like,
just
oh,
gonna do what I do.
he has emotion. He's showing genuine emotion through his fake thumbnail. I don't see the. It's not circular logic. It is circular logic actually, but um. All right, so we talked about a go-to EDC. Um, what is a knife in this last year that you got that you didn't think would be good, but turned out to be awesome?
Mm.
Because I bought a few where I'm like very iffy on buying it, and then I buy it, and it's not iffy because I don't like the design. It's just like I don't know if this would work for me, and then you get it in hand, you're like, okay, that thing is awesome.
Recently, I hadn't bought a Civivi in a long time, so I picked up a brand new Civivi. Got it right here. It's a budget. I've kind of been I like my budgets, but I've had my hands on quite a few nice knives. Um, but I have been carrying this Civivi Terrace non-stop. It is Nitro V, which isn't even one of my favorite steels, but it is slicing stuff up like crazy. Has different kind of jimping on it. A button lock that has no stick, and of course I make it look bad right there, but um, and it's got a titanium pocket clip with double screws, and it hasn't
Did it come
gone bad.
factory with that?
What?
Did it
Yep,
come?
all factory. And it's not huge, but it has been doing the job. And it's a workhorse, and that's nice to have sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. All weekend, or I coached track, and I'm not supposed to take knives. I mean, in our school district here allows knives up to 3 inches, but other school districts don't. But I carried. Let me just grab it because it was a Civivi. So the Vision FG.
Oh, that's such a good one.
I hate speed holes, but I'm gonna remedy that here soon. But love the blade, and then I carried my Altus. So 2 Civivis this weekend, and yeah, this one has aftermarket scales, but you know I do have I do love Civivis, but again, you can't keep up with Civivi because when you have a 3 releases every week, you just I can't afford that. So
Right.
and
You
they've
know,
never sent me a knife to review, so it's all out of my
they don't really
pocket
do
saying
that. That's not really their thing.
it's not
So I
really their
won't.
thing for small creators.
Right. But I've noticed even there's only like maybe one or two big creators that even get stuff from Civivi. Um, Now Kaiser, on the other hand, man, they just hate me. I think. Don't tell them I said that.
Um, let's see here. Derek for real says, go back to I love the bearded guy's face. He knows who it is. Roger Baker says, your channel is driven for a higher purpose, and rightly so. So much respect. Good to see you all tonight. Better than shaving it and have no chin. What? Better than shaving it and having no chin. Reverse tan line, like reverse tux. Yes, that works, says Fred.
And those FGs, those Vision FGs, Original Goat makes some really cool scales with no speed holes.
Yes, they do. I try to promote the other CNC guy, Practical 3DP on Etsy,
Okay.
because he did my Sagaha, whatever the heck you call it, scales on my other FG, and they seriously were perfect. And even we Savivi at Blade Show, they're like, dude, these are fantastic. I'm like, I know. But I think the original goats, I don't remember if they're linerless or not, but that's the reason I went to Practical 3DP versus original goat at the time, is because of the linerless. And I'm telling you, it cuts the weight in half. And it's not a heavy knife to begin with. So it is unreal when it's that light. Because it's a good sized knife, you know.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I liked about those Practical 3DP, is that they were pocketed and linerless. So um, Kaiser is I still want to get one of those FGs and put different scales on it. I hate the holes. Kaiser is worse in releases. I always thought Civivi was bad to be able to keep up, but Kaiser has gotten them beat. I agree.
Yeah.
The one thing that Civivi does is they use a boatload of plunge locks, the plunge button lock plunge locks. It's like at least one or two out of every release is button lock, and then on the other side of the coin, Kaiser always has a crossbar lock now.
I would take a button lock over crossbar any day of the week.
I feel like tomato. Like I'm just not even sure. Like this is innovative. This is sexy.
Mhm.
This super lock is ridiculous. Or no, what do they call
The
this one?
snacks, yes.
Snacks lock, and then the super lock is that Demco
No, that's the shark lock.
shark. Okay, so those are wonderful. Different locks. Yeah, I see a lot of button locks. I see a lot of crossbar locks, and I'm up in the air on both of them, to be honest. But
I found out that crossbar locks are a lot cheaper to make. That's why we're seeing so many, especially in budget knife.
what is the bar lock?
Yeah.
A knife that surprised me at how good it was the Tenable Fenrir. So nice. Yeah, the Fenrir top liner lock.
I just have the
Oh,
regular
you got a
button,
button lock.
but it's great too.
No, so my button lock like that had a little bit of lock stick. I played it at maybe 100 openings, and it smoothed out like perfect. Um,
Nice.
and then I had the top liner lock, and then I just gave it away at that track meet this weekend to one of my best friends that lived in that town. So um, I got to get another one. I do have one still, but it's the carbon fiber and orange, which is not everybody's cup of tea. So
Yeah. I like
um,
the new concept ones with the frame lock. They look nice. But
oh yeah, yeah. I do have one of those. Let's see here. You're talking about this one?
yeah.
This one, of course, I had to take it apart and I zerhone the scales because I want them just a little bit brighter. But yeah, this one definitely is great. Um,
Nice.
I love the way it feels in hand, and it is contoured. You don't see
See,
that a
that's
lot in
nice.
on the photos, but it is, and it melts into your hands. So just letting you know, that one is sweet. And then here's the straight up
Oh yeah. Nice
orange
and
and
bright.
carbon fiber. So super bright. It's my little Italian sports car, I guess, from China. Italian sports car from China. Does that work?
Yeah, there you go. I mean,
But this one is so unique, and that's why I kept this one, because it's something different. So although I did change the button out to a black one because it came silver, which made 0 sense on this knife.
yeah. Hmm.
So, anyways,
Well, I'm getting messaged, so I should probably bounce. But this was fun, and let's do this again.
Yeah, absolutely. Uh, had a good time, and Justin, good to see you. And
Yeah, good
again,
to see you. Good to see everybody else.
go
Talk to
check
you.
out TJ's channel if you have not. So,
Right. We'll talk to you guys later.
all right, have a good night. Okay, it says, well, I'm back, brothers. Lots of distraction on this side. Roger Baker, I'm just the blind guy that calls it like I see it. The Kaiser Bulldog is a beast. The carbon fiber and orange is so sick, Darkwater. I think so too. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. Help with gadgets. Did you get that link, by the way? Uh, let me know if you got the link or not. That would be awesome. I was turned off by the million Militas that I could almost not look at Kaiser for a while. Kathleen, you and War Room were in that same boat. There are a couple of the new ones that I'm interested in, though. I like the Tiffany blue one. I love my blues. Trade issues caused release delays as well. So we are seeing a lot of designs that were intended to be released earlier that are getting flooded in part from that. Darkwater, that is a bad mama jamma. Reminds me of those $5 ceramic kitchen knives at Walmart. Hey, I like it. It's so different, but I like it because I'm a weirdo and I like the orange liners. I think it's cool. Anyways, yeah, Sharp Obsession. What's happening here? What's up, Jim? Keep your sports car. Send me the other one. Can someone link his channel? I'm on my phone and it's terrible. What up, Mick? How you doing? I don't like Kaiser's logo change. I haven't bought one in over a year. You know, these companies are just trying to fill themselves out. So, um, be catchy and yeah. Did I send this? Copy link. Help with gadgets. I just sent you a message. What it be? Oh, hey, it almost matches my hat. I didn't even realize that. Does that work? Broncos Nation. The last Kaiser I bought was a fixie, and it was a good one. I'd consider picking up their new sheepdog once they make it with the top liner lock. I thought KGI, the new sheepdog, was in top liner lock, the burlap one. Maybe I'm tripping out. Help with gadgets. I sent it to the wrong person on initially. That's why. So they probably looked at it like, "Why are you inviting me?" Oh Lord. Um, that could be your Broncos knife. It just needs blue carbon scales, and I would totally do that. You know that like the Saxies they have a blue version of this scale material. That would be cool on that knife. But yes, I did lose my voice last week and I'm still struggling to get it back. That's up to you. Help with gadgets. No, none of these new ones are. The only one with the old blade shape comes as a top liner lock. I see what you're saying now. I I know how fashion savvy you are, Mr. Darkwater. Oh yeah, you should see me before I leave. I got a match. Although, if you watch my daily carries, which I haven't posted in a long while, I do try to color coordinate or have some sort of coordination in there because I'm funny like that. Today, I filmed a daily carry video and I didn't even post it. But didn't even think about it after I filmed it. So weird. Um, I can't get over flipping this Bel Air. I love this carbon DLC. Very cool. KGI, KG, are you on the road right now? I am a true dyed in the wool Broncos fan, but I will be honest, I'm a little worried. Um, I'm not. I mean, it's a game for one. It's like on the edge. I know you were in here right off the bat, but I talked about quarterback Stidham. This dude has everything in the world to play for this next game and the game after that if we win, because it could land him a multi-million dollar, multi-year contract with a team because he's that good of a backup QB. He's an absolute gunslinger. And so it behooves him to do really good because it'll land him a starting role next year on an NFL team, um, especially as a Super Bowl champion. So I'd say look for Stidham to go out there with an absolute ball and effort for the Broncos. So I'm for sitting on the side of the road waiting for traffic control to put up closure. I figured you were out in the road. That's why I asked. So, and if Stiddy doesn't go out there and he just sucks it up, I don't think he will. He hasn't in his history um, of starts. They've just been paying other quarterbacks more. Um, he'll be a career backup, but I don't feel like he's going to be that way. What's up, brother? All right, so we got on here. We got help with gadgets in the den right now. Look at that gentleman study. I need that. Is your mic on?
Possibly.
Oh, yep, I hear you. Which
I had
reminded
to
me, I
make sure I
probably
was
better turn
turning
mine
off
too.
the had to make sure I was turning off the sound from the from your video, so
Your beard's looking good.
it's not looking great right now, but
The beard goat.
it's got a lot of gray in it.
Hey, happens to the best of us. I'm thankful mine has come in my 40s. I have an uncle that he was fully gray at 33, I think, like white gray. Um, to have it happen a decade later is better than, in my 30s. Let's see here. Mind of Milton says, "What up, gents? Um, Darkwater, hey, just wanted to pop in and say hi. I've been standing in front of this TV for the last 2.5 hours. But love you. Glad to see everybody's doing good. Much love. God bless. God bless you too, Derek. All right. I like watching Morgan on mute also. I understand. Nothing with a touch of gray. We earned it, right? It's a privilege to be gray. It really is. Um, how's everything going in your world?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I can't complain. I have
I just want
a
to ask the chat. Can you guys hear help with gadgets? Because it's very quiet on my end. I just want to make sure you guys can hear him.
that's the way it is on my end too. It's very quiet, and I'm trying to figure out how to fix that, but I don't see anything. So y'all let us know.
They said 5x5. They can hear you. Some say yes. All right.
I
So,
guess I'll just have to speak up a little bit.
yeah. What's new in your world?
Oh, nothing much. I I learned some things this past weekend. We went to a an antique mall and I purchased some knives that I later found out were not legitimate knives per se. So I've educated myself a little bit on that. But
What'd you pick up?
there's a couple of Spydercos, which are apparently the most some of the most cloned knives out there.
Which ones?
Couple of PM2s.
Okay.
Um,
Did you get
one
them
of
for
the
a good deal at least?
yes, I didn't spend a whole lot on it, so that was the good thing, and it was a lesson learned for me. Um, and then got that one as well, uh, and it's really bad, really loose, and I should have known better, but I've not got a lot of Spydercos. In fact, think I only have one real Spyderco right now, and but I picked up a few other knives somehow, and I don't know if this one's real or not. But this SOG Seal XR, which is an absolute behemoth of a knife,
Oh, it's
um,
huge.
and I don't know. I assume it's legit, but I don't know that for sure. So
Those are not cheap either.
educating myself.
Yeah, that I got a hold the CLXR at the last two blades, and they are absolutely fire. You know, I really do like that knife. I love the handle feel. I love the shape. So yeah, I that's a good knife.
It feels very solid in hand. Um, it's hard to get used to this crossbar type lock on a knife that's this heavy. Um, but it worked,
Yeah, that thing is big. That's a big boy right there.
and it's solid. So I don't know. I haven't even taken this one apart yet. I've got to figure out how to do this this end down here. I think it well, and I haven't even looked into how to do that. But yeah, that was my latest foray into knives. Thought I was getting a good deal, and not as good as I'd hoped. I mean, it's still
Well, I have a couple of clones, you know, and those were willingly bought. At least I did buy one locally. It was too good of a deal to be true on a Benchmade bug out, and for sure it was because it was definitely a clone. And I made the guy give me my money back. Um, Coister says I have the SOG Vulcan. They make good blades. Two of the SOGs, actually, I have three SOGs that I really wanted. The SOG Vulcan, there's a SOG Tomcat, and then there's another fixed blade that they need to bring back. So, um, yeah, definitely the Tomcat and the Vulcan are two SOGs that I pined over for many years. But that was I don't even know when they quit making those, so it was probably a decade ago. Uh,
this still XR is in S35VN. It says again. I don't know for sure. And then also got a SOG Terminus XR, which is I think this one's a sub $100 knife.
is that a real thin one?
It's not
Oh,
super thin, but it's not the big boy like this Still XR either. And I have had this one apart actually, and seems like a solid little knife. But again, I'm leery right now. I don't know. Pretty much anything can be cloned, I suppose, from what I understand. So uh, I don't know that those knives particularly would be. However, um, who knows?
yeah. Cloister
But I
said he's
learned
had his
something.
Vulcan for like 15 years, and I believe it. The most of the fake spider codes you can tell simply by the name stamp or the logo. They can never get those right.
Yep.
Yeah, I've never bought any of the Spyderco replicas or but I know like this one, the Subbert, this one you can get this replica on Timu or AliExpress for like $30, you know, and the OG being like $600. I don't know if I would trust them, but I would order one just to see if it fit good in my hand. Then I would, if I liked it, I'd get the real one. But here, I just got the real one instead. So,
Well, I have
um,
actually have a real PM2, so it was interesting to put them side by side and take a look. Although I know that for a lot of knives, they'll change something a little bit just over the years. Um, may
yeah,
change one little thing about it, or how they manufacture it. But I've learned one thing that I found out is um, most of the Spyderco knives or the PM2s have cutouts and for weight reduction. This particular one does not have weight weight reduction at all. And then the other one is supposed to have 2 cutouts on the non-lock side, on the show side, and it only has 1. So that's also one good thing. And another thing is the back here. You can kind of feel a sharp edge right here, and from what I understand, that's not supposed to happen. So just I've watched quite a few videos once I figured out that something was awry there, and yeah.
Some of them have. I didn't know there was a date on them, but some of them you can just tell by the spider face itself, that little
Yep,
triangle in there,
the
or the
little triangle's
chevron.
gone.
They're different, or they're round, or I don't know. But I'm gonna have to take them apart and just to see on this um, date stamp, like they're saying. I don't even remember ever seeing those on mine.
So I don't know if this is probably not focusing. So this one actually had the triangle uh, in it. If that's showing, I'm not sure if it's focusing because I can't see my screen very well. But
Yeah, I can't tell the difference there.
back up just a little bit. See if it'll focus. I think I'm going backwards
Oof.
on here. But that one has the um, little triangle. So I don't know.
I don't
And
know what kind of
I know
spider
about
it
the
is. It looks kind
seconds
of like a
having
fat
the
spider.
little. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing there to be able to zoom in like that, Mr. Morgan.
On my screen, I can pinch zoom.
Well, let's see here. I'm not. I apparently don't have that control.
It looked like yours moved,
Did it?
or maybe it was just touching the phone. Let me see if I can zoom. No, I can't. I'm trying to zoom in on yours. It won't let me. That'd be kind of cool.
Now I did see on this other one that with the satin blade, it did not have the didn't have what it was supposed to be. So I was like, okay, well that makes
And
sense.
that's a two. Is that a 2 or a 3?
2.
That's a 2. Yeah, I see the blade now.
I've always wanted one with a camo, so I was like, oh, that's cool. And it wasn't terribly expensive, but it wasn't cheap either. So it was a lesson learned for me for sure.
It just sucks that there's scammers out there, for one.
Yep. And then I do
But I
have a
guess
real one
anytime there's
here.
people,
So
there's always going to be a scammer somewhere.
yeah. But
Well,
I thought I was doing good. I have been rocking the little buddy some. The pants I have on now are pretty thin, so it's not grabbing it quite as good as another pair of pants I had on. So I've not been carrying it while I'm in this particular pair. But I, I've enjoyed carrying a straight a fixie right front pocket. So appreciate it. Tried out several of the size clips. So good deal.
well, thank you for checking those out. And I wasn't for sure how we were going to market those, and I just I didn't make them to make a ton of money off. I just want a better pocket clip, and I love the Ulti clips, but they're so dang expensive. And man,
Yeah.
you kind of got to have bare hands sometimes to get that sucker open if it's latched to something. And I wanted something that's easy on and easy off, but it's going to grip like a son of a gun. And if you have something that where this comes out of your pants, let me know, because it's engineered with an absolute minimal gap on there,
Oh,
and it should
absolutely.
grab onto any seam. So
Absolutely. I mean, it's amazing You did really good with that because there's very little there.
Yep.
Pretty good. Um,
And you notice the radius on here, and then underneath, it's chamfered underneath.
yep.
So
And then
try
it's
to
got
do
a hook
something
on
a
the
little
back
bit
of it. So
so
it
it's
should
easier to
pretty much
pocket and
catch on just
depocket, you
about
know?
anything. But the particular pair of pants I got on now is well worn, and especially in the pocket clip area. So it's there's not a whole lot there, and it's rather frayed as well. It's just it's the pants.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, when I have a newer pair on, it's grabbing fine. And that's true. Now as a gear inside says I like I first like Delta clip, but it's just too tight. I hear they have a different one that is not quite as crazy, not quite as strong or whatever. It's a lot easier to unclip. But that's the reason I didn't carry a lot with the Ulti clip. It's just you get it clipped on, and it's like you might get it unclipped.
I had to unclip it when I was using the restroom.
Yeah.
It's too hard to do it just sitting out there. KGI says, "Yeah, I first liked the Ulti clip, but it's so freaking tight. I broke my nail on one. Kind of makes me rethink. The tuck is the only one that's a little easier on the fingers because it has much larger latch." Well, you're gonna have to try some of these, KGI. I promise you wouldn't be disappointed. So, what was I gonna say? Oh, so I want to give help with gadgets. I want to give Tommy a shout out. Actually, got to meet him the first time in person at Blade Atlanta, and
Yep.
I just appreciate you. Thank you for actually coming up and giving a bro hug and just talking and hanging out. That means the world to me, to get to meet you guys. And yeah, I guess I could have been selling knives. I'd rather be meeting folks and making friendships. So
Yep. I made it a point to come by there. In fact, I stopped by several times, so it was awesome to get to meet you.
I was busier than heck there. But again, I was trying to sell, trying to engage. And it's funny because guys would always bring their lady friend, I guess you want to call it wife, girlfriend, whatever. And, it's always the guy at the table. And then behind him, very closely at a half pace to the side, the wife would be just sitting there meekly. And I would engage as a wife or a girlfriend first because it's like, what do you carry? Oh, well, I'm not here because for me, I'm here for my husband. I'm like, that's fine. Uh, and then I would tell them about knives and I would engage them. And then, they'd end up being the wife gets a knife and then the husband gets a knife too. So, just trying to make everybody feel welcome though. So that's why I feel like I was probably a little more busy than I needed to be, but I was actually trying to get people engaged,
Smart move.
get them involved in the process. So, um, yes, if anybody hasn't subscribed to Help with Gadgets, please, uh, in the chat right now, click on his YouTube channel and give him a like and subscribe. Also on his Instagram channel, that would be awesome. Knives Fast says, "Hey man, hope everybody's doing well. Thought I'd drop in before I get my shower and say hello. Knives Fast, welcome to the channel. Good to see you. I
Hey,
never did
Casey.
hear. I hope that drop went extremely well. I know I got a ton of questions on the side about the tornado. Um, and I myself have bought two, so pretty pumped about that knife. Um, so hopefully it went well, Casey. Um, hey, Burning Stables. Oh, hey, Burning Stables for just doing a waffle, $20 a spot, only 5 spots for a dope hand forged fixie with a Hamon blade. Uh, only blades with less than 3 inches, I believe. Sorry, I missed something. I have two Ulti clip. I just don't know if it's legal to carry fixed blades in my pocket in California. Oh, I know nothing about California. Probably less than nothing, actually. So I carry an auto or carried an auto in California, but I could being military. But I know there's some silly laws there about, well, pretty much everything. So,
Mhm.
so I don't live there until I get my concealed carry renewed. It was a great drop. There are still like 150 left. Only 3 nocturnal, only 12 firestorm, more of the others. Is the nocturnal, is that the one that I have, KC, the all black? I'm gonna have to update my videos. I didn't know that's what it was called, or else I would have called that. Um, Nice Fast says, "Hey, help with gadgets."
I was actually chatting with Casey earlier today.
Oh, good. Oh man, yeah, I can't wait. I got my dark mode coming in. I thought it was supposed to be in today, but I got a dark mode one too because silly me addicted to the dark mode color scheme. Well, Casey, I'll do some more videos on the tornado. It is a very. Let's just pull it out. Got it right here. How do you like that parts tray?
I like it. Right now, it's holding a lot of
A lot of pocket clips.
clips.
I think we are dubbing it the crest clip, like the crest of a wave.
Crest clip. Okay,
I'm a weirdo. I know. The blackout
it
is
works.
nocturnal, he says.
It's
Yeah, I've
a
already
it's
used
a
mine. Got a nice big old scratch on the pocket clip because I'm cool like that. So it happens when you got to work on a dishwasher on tile. Love the design, but too small. Nice fast. I mean, was it the 71 or what's the next one coming out? The bigger, it's not the same version, but Casey, what's the bigger version coming out? It is a little bit bigger.
the Mach 71.
Mach 71. There we go. Um, the Mach 71 is a little bigger than this and will fill out for bigger hands.
Yep.
Um,
That's what Casey and I were chatting about. Was I was able to play with the prototype of the Mach 71. Did a disassembly cleaning of it video as well as a review. So I was asking what had changed so that I can um, put that on the review. So
okay, so he says the Mach 71 is next, 7.7 inches if he remembers right. And this one, I never did a measurement, but from tip to butt, it is 6.5 or basically 6.6. So it is a good, man, it's a good bit bigger, to be honest. I mean, that's a full inch. You know what's funny? People telling me it's too small and I like big knives for sure, but I can still get a full hammer grip and have plenty of blades, so it surprised me too. Yeah, I have large hands. Contrary to popular belief, my hands are not tiny. Um, but thank you to Warren, everybody thinks I have tiny hands. I have full hand grip on it, not on the blade. Now, if I want to choke up, I definitely can. So no issues with that. If I want to go to the pokey position, no issues. So it is small. It's small in hand. I mean, it's small in appearance, but in hand, it fits just like a regular EDC. Um, I'm trying to think what else would be an equivalent size that everybody would know. Um, it's bigger than the mini bug out. There we go. Probably by about 1/8 of an inch. And then let's do the Bel Air. That pocket clip makes the Bel Air look bigger. It is not. Oh, tip, blade wise, yeah, the Bel Air is longer for sure. But handle to hand, well, I guess it is bigger, but this is what it is compared to the Bel Air. So I need like here we go. That's smart. And it's bigger than the mini growler. So it's a good one. Tornado is my favorite design by you, Knives Fast. It is mine too. Absolutely. It's bigger than it looks. It is. You know, it just depends.
I haven't handled
I do
all
like
of
lightweight knives in my pocket. So
I haven't handled all of Casey's knives, but so far I think the Mach 71 is my favorite.
I haven't got to see that, only in pictures, Casey. Just in pictures, but I'm happy to have this one. This is awesome. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, the Mach 71 looks awesome too. This is the one that I was after for sure, though. There is another knife that is like perfectly the same size. And this is the one that I use for comparison all the time. But well, I thought it was the exact same size. I mean, it's pretty dang close. But at the mini, the Synapse Mini from Vero, I mean, that's the same class size. Man, you can't see. I don't do this facing the camera thing often. I like to do it the other
Nope.
way.
Most of the time, my camera's pointed down here at the mat that I have down here, so I don't do the face on screen very often.
Yeah, I'm
Casey
gonna give
says
people
soon.
nightmares. It's not even Halloween right now. Soon. He says soon.
Soon.
Yeah, this is great. I love the clip point. I'm all about the clip point. Very thoughtfully designed pocket clip, and I like the hole in there like that. That was a very good idea on how to do that. So very nice. And I do like the little jimping on here, but I always want more. I'm a weirdo. Like more cowbell, more jimping.
More up the spine.
Yep, just because if I want to get up over it, want a little bit up here, but there's a couple companies that put it way out there on the clip. I'm not sure you need it like that unless you're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
But man, that's pretty aggressive when you're down at that low trying to use the tip like that. So what's up, Mallory? How you doing?
There's Dylan.
Projectiles Are Sharp says, I just got my first Tempest. It's a microjet. Super excited about it. Yeah, the microjet's great. Absolutely. Less lines. What does that mean? Mr. Eddie, how you doing? I need to call Mr. Eddie and pick his brain to see how he's doing. You talk to him a lot, though, don't you?
Sometimes.
I
Not
just
a
need to see
ton. Not
how
as much
he's.
as I
Is he a
used to, but
civilian now?
some. Say that again?
Is he a civilian now?
He is a civilian now, but he's
Oh
working on
man,
base.
yeah, I definitely need to talk to him.
He's working on base now, so he's they
Freaking
can't pull him
civilian.
away.
Robo Stevo. Now people are coming in. Someone's live stream must have ended. Stiletto Cold Steel ZTL 6 inches sharpened only tips and 4 centimeters up to the blade. What? I have a hard time reading that. Can you read that?
Nope.
Okay. Because I might be getting tired. Can't read that right. Barber Milan. Sorry, I have a hard time reading that. But welcome to the chat.
I'm sitting in my comfy desk chair, Mr. Eddie.
So out of this year, out of the knives, it doesn't matter about price range. If you're leaving out of the house and you just have to grab a knife that you're able to go out and use and abuse, what do you grab?
All right. So, what knives that I have carried, or what knives this year so far that I have carried. And this one really surprised me. I've been carrying the American Blade Works Model 2, um, which
What is that one?
the Model 3, excuse me. American Blade Works Model 3. It's actually an auto. I said 2, but it's Model 3. So I'm really enjoying this one. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's grind lines there on the blade. If I can get the light correct. I should have turned on some lighting in here. But that's usually what I carry along with what else? The Asher A-Lock,
Oh man, I got one of those on the way.
and that one has really surprised me too. I don't normally prefer thumb studs, but this is really well done, and I find that I use it more than using that fuller to reverse flick off of. So I like that.
Yeah,
And
that's a
then
dead gorgeous knife, man.
yeah, and it's so smooth. I mean, I'll play with other knives and then start playing with this, and I'm like, this top liner lock is just so smooth. Um, and that carbon fiber is just sweet.
Yeah,
Favorite blade
that's
shape as well. So there's a
I wasn't
lot to
able to
that
get
one
the
I like.
carbon one. I got the titanium drop point. That was all that was left. You know, it's all about getting funds when all these drops hit, right? Or having
Yep.
funds, not getting funds. But man, I missed out on the one that you got, but I'll get I got the titanium drop point coming.
And then I also usually have this in pocket as well. This one I carry a lot it came with a slip, so I carry this one with a slip a good bit. This is a Jason Clark with Clark Custom Knives. Um, Picked that one up at Blade Show, and really like that one. Uh, it's got a regular flipper. You got a front flipper. You got the opening hole. You can slow roll it open. So all kinds of opening methods, and just a really cool design. He does some really awesome work. So that's usually those three plus another one that I don't see on the table right now. Um,
I've never had an ABW yet. I do want to
Michael
get
is
one.
Michael's a really cool guy. Um, Up in Western North Carolina, not too far from here. I actually have one of his slip joints, which is really neat. And I don't know,
Man, that's gorgeous.
um, but I really like that. And I don't like slip joints that much, but I had to get one of those. And then I have a Model 1 Horncliffe that I got from him. I've had some others as well, but really cool dude, awesome customer service, and doing some really neat designs right now. There's another version of the slip joint that has a different milling pattern that I think one of the retailers is going to have. So um,
Can you show that Slippy again?
yeah,
That that slip joint is just if I get an ABW, it's probably going to be one of those just cuz it just looks so good.
let me see if I can get. I don't know that it's focusing very well, but
Yeah, that's beautiful.
again, milling lines on the blade, very cool. Um, Very cool milling on the scales, and I think they're like 160, 175, something like that, for a USA made Magna Cut, um, with a hollow ground blade, which is and it's my favorite blade shape as well. So, in fact, the other, let's see, my other American Blade Works is also Warncliffe. I'm sorry, I'm not used to doing this front facing, so I'm probably doing a terrible job of showing knives.
No, hey, you're doing better than me. Yeah.
Well, I'm looking through my fingers to see the screen, which has writing on it as well. So um, it's fun.
What we didn't do is prayer requests. So that's open if anybody wants prayer. Pocket privilege. Oh, yeah. I don't know why it is so hard to hear you on here, but I've been trying to mess up these settings while you're talking to see if I'm doing something crazy on here to amplify your voice.
It's probably something on my end.
Just
I
the way
may
it's
have
coming
covered up
over.
the microphone when I put it in its in the clamp while ago. I don't know.
Oh, I wonder what was going on here. Sorry. Oh, funny bone. It's not that funny.
Kathleen says we can hear you both fine. So
Yeah, if it's just me that's suffering, I'll put my ear on the. That's why I basically turned it around so I could put my ear closer to the phone.
and
So it's
I'm the same way.
basically
It's
like I
very
have the
soft,
phone
but
2 feet away from
I
my
have it
head
turned up all the way.
without speakerphone. So it's just I just got to listen closer.
Yeah. For some reason, it's not playing through the speaker. It's playing through the onboard, like if you were holding it to your ear, I think.
Um, is On the Edge still here by chance? Because On the Edge was talking about a prayer request earlier, and I just want to make sure I don't miss that. First off, I want to put on War Room on here because chemo and VA stuff. I just want to keep him, in our prayers. So I'm just going to put War Room down there. So
Hey, Jim
anybody
Cross.
else, please let me know. And I don't mean to step on you, Tommy, if you talk when I'm saying that, but I wanted to give a huge shout out real quick to Hog Road Slayer. He asked me if there was any rookie cards from the 90s that I was looking for. And Grant Hill was definitely one of my favorite players. And he sent me 2 rookie cards for Grant Hill. I told him they're anything Junior Seau or Mike Piazza or Grant Hill or even Sean Kemp I was looking for. So how cool is that to get these in the mail? And they're mint. Like, how cool is that? I don't even know that, I don't know. They could be worth 30 cents. They could be worth $300. I don't know. But I don't care because it's super cool to me. So huge shout out to Hog Road for sending me those. And then he sent me, well, I bought this. He sent him. Let me rephrase it. I bought this from him, but I've had a bunch of these here on the channel, but I was always anodizing them for other people. And it's an Asher as well. But that milled Ty Warncliffe, I believe KGI had one, but I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. Whether I leave it like this or I do a fat ano job on it, I don't know. I have another Spiro. I'm a huge fan of the Spiros, so I can't wait to. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I'm going to do something fun though, because I can't just leave them like this, or I guess I can, but
You probably won't.
yeah. So thank you, Hog Road, for the awesome Grant Hill rookie cards, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to buy this Warncliffe. And then the other thing I wanted to unbox real quick. Have you had one of these?
The Spiro,
Yeah, the Spiro Ty Warren.
yeah, I think I have. Well, no, I don't know that I had the warning. I had a drop point, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, the big
But
difference that I saw on them is this. The standard Spiro is contoured, right?
mm-hmm.
And then the milled version is a big old chonker compared as far as, it's flat scaled. And then of course a ton of milling on there.
Right.
So, um, yeah, huge difference in the way they hold in hand, but they're both equally great. Um, yeah, I'll probably just hang on to these ones. Um, and then I got that A-lock coming at some point. I don't know when, but I did get one of those from Asher. So whenever he ships it,
He just has some really good designs.
yeah. And out of the lesser known knife companies, he's definitely up there in my top three. As far as value goes, because you look at this, this is one S90V. I believe the warranty was M390 or S90. Yeah, M390. But you get titanium or liner lock, and for what, 135, 145 bucks. That's a killer deal for what they are.
And I don't know if you knew it, but the A-lock comes with a titanium backspacer as well that you can put in.
Yeah, this one has the drum in there right now, but in the package it has that. And I'm gonna switch it over to the backspacer because the backspacer definitely looks better.
Yes.
I'll throw in one. Mr. Mouse has some health issues. I don't want to be descriptive because I don't know if he would like that, or if I would like that. Unspoken prayer request for Mr. Mouse. Perfect. Okay, we got you. I don't want to miss those. I didn't even see that, so glad I looked up. I keep all my brothers and sisters in the community in my daily prayers. Anyone looking to ever have some prayer time, just hit me up anytime. Roger that, Mick. Yep, you know that.
Adventure Man.
Yeah, Adventure Man, how you doing? That's Adventure 50, right? Or is that different?
Different.
Okay. Because it seems like YouTube has been changing people's names in the chat,
Yes.
and I don't know what's up with that, but like Dragoon for one is blazing Tahoes once in a while, then it's back to Dragoon. He's like, I don't know. So
Yes, it uses your real whatever name you signed up with, not your
channel name.
alias, apparently, on some streams. And I don't know there's any rhyme or reason or for who gets that way. So it's
Okay.
been having to learn people's names all over again.
Yeah. You're like, what's up? So again, Adventure Man, sorry about that. I just couldn't remember because there is an Adventure 50 and probably some other adventure ones, but yeah, I hate getting people's names wrong. Like, but hey, it's me. Like, well, sorry, your name is different at the moment, but and then I was able to get a really smoking deal on this Ace Grand. And I've been looking for one. I had an Atelier. But this is really cool. I really like that red micarta. But
I
like
really
all
wanted to like the Ace Grand. I've had two of them. Um, Neither of them stayed. One of them actually had some an issue where the tip wasn't down into the scales really good, and I think they've had some maybe some QC issues in the past.
but the
But
tip wasn't down into it.
yeah, you could actually feel the tip of the knife with it fully closed, no matter what I did. Um, that one's good.
Yeah, but it's a little off center.
Off center's not.
I mean, I could change that clearly.
Yes, but some knives just won't straighten up very easily, and I think well, I can't remember exactly, but my big thing was the one that it just wouldn't go down into the scales quite good enough for me. Um, but as a whole, I like Giant Mouse. I've actually had the Tribeca. which was really good. And it looks like Brown Sugar's got a prayer request too, Darkwater.
My friend Geraldine is having issues with throat cancer, and she will be starting radiation in February. Man, I cannot spell. It's a good thing I can read my own handwriting, right?
Right.
Oops, let me zoom out here. I didn't realize I was zoomed all the way. Okay, Brown Sugar, I got her on the list. Bill Jack says, not sure why my name changed. I didn't do it. Yeah, because I mean, I know who that is. And, he's got like three different names. And so, what do you do? Like, hopefully mine shows up as Darkwater. I don't know. What up, Joker? I have a knife like that. I think Joker, yeah. Yes, Giant Mouse has had quite a few issues with some of their knives, but I think they got it sorted out. However, I think it hurt their brand quite a bit. What's up, Joe Casperit? Good to see you. Hey, would you guys do me a favor and double tap the screen, give the video a like? I guess I haven't talked about that yet on the live stream, but changing my name to Tu Wong Fu. Isn't that a movie? Tu Wong Fu? Isn't that from the 90s?
You asking me?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I'm not much of a movie buff.
Well, the Navy paid me to be the world's greatest collection of useless quotes. So thank you, Uncle Sam.
Oh, I know you have some. From listening to your lives, you have a wealth of knowledge as far as that goes.
Well, I try to. I'd like to be known for other things other than movie quotes, but it seems to be that
No,
that
you're
happens.
kind of known for your modding skills as well.
So that's loose.
You're
I
trying to
always try to
straighten this
do it
up.
without the pocket clip screws, just because those are excessive when you're trying to do that. Um, but everybody's a modder, like I've not turned down anybody asking for help. And you know, I want people to be able to do stuff at their house.
Well, I appreciate you letting me know how to mod the Callisto. I still haven't done it yet. And the bad part is I have the tool that you recommended. So uh,
What was it?
I'm putting a finger choil in that Callisto.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Um, it took me being, well, not bored, but I just want to learn stuff. I want to add new skill sets all the time, and I'll challenge myself. And if I ruin a knife for it, I mean, whatever. Um, I still want to learn. So, I mean, it's close when I loosen it up, but I mean, a little closer. But let's. Okay, what do we got here? Can't wait for the next elections. What do we? The Joker, or I mean, the country is going to hell in a handbasket. The lunatic asylum has taken over the government. I hear that every year since I've been born. It doesn't matter who's in office, someone's always going to be butthurt. And I know they say don't talk about politics or religion on your channel. I could care less. This is my channel. And I'll talk about what I want. That's just it. Is be grateful that you can talk about politics and talk about the government and complain, because other countries, they're going to hang you for talking about it. So I would say be very grateful. Uh, I know Joker, I believe this is the Joker that I'm thinking of, was served in the Navy or served in the military. And you have the right to talk about it, but, you know, oh, that looks a lot better just there. But I'm going to go a little more. We do have the right. We have the right to freedom of speech, and you can complain all you want about it. And, you know, that's a bad thing about a two-party system is someone's always not happy about the way something is. You could get everything for free and still be mad that you didn't get something. So I know that's why it's hard to talk about politics, because That's just the nature of the beast. But I'll just say, serving in uniform for the last 25 years under this administration, I've never been taken care of better as a troop, as a sailor. So take that for what it's worth, I guess. All right. Sometimes I notice when you're doing my Carta scale or any scale, I guess it could be. Um, it just happens a lot more with carbon in my Carta synthetic scales, I should say, is if it's not zeroing because of your screws here, or if you can't get it to zero, sometimes it's the positioning of how it's clipped here. And so if I'm just almost there and it's not going all the way, sometimes I'll reset, and geesh, without tightening those other ones, that's even way better. So now if I go to adjust the side scales, it should be even better. But I get a lot of questions on how to um, center a knife, and it's just easier to show people because how do you tell them? Some of them is only one screw, some are two. Look at this one, three stinking screws. But that's three different areas that you can actually shift, or six different holes that can pull your alignment out. So,
Yep.
again, it is cheating to this side. So I just want to put a little tension pointing this way with the knife open. You can do it with the knife closed too. You just get more torque doing it this way. So I put tension on there, pulling in the pivot. And I'm trying to do this through the camera. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just look at it. But get tension. I tighten it up. There we go. And there we go. So that's only on one side. Generally, you want to do two, but I mean, gosh, if it's out, it's a half mil out to that side. So I'll go and I'll do it. Let's see, I just tightened it that way, pushing it in. So I'm gonna get them on this side now.
Is it
Sorry
opening
about
and
that.
closing smoothly now?
What's that?
Is it opening and closing smoothly now?
Well, let me get this other side tightened up and we'll see. I mean, it wasn't even rubbing, and that was one of the things when the guy showed me the pictures. Uh he's like, it fits paper, but it favors one side.
That happens sometimes.
All right, so did I go too much?
I don't think so.
I mean, that's pretty dang close. So
That's
again, if
pretty
you've never
close.
centered a knife or you're putting a knife together and it's off center, um, you know, get your pivots on and then start with your back spacers. And
Yep.
you just cheat it to whatever side you want, or that it needs it, and then just slowly go from there. Sometimes you can play with it by loosening one and you see it'll go one way and you're like, okay, loosen on the other side, see it go either a different way or the same way, and you can just do it by that. Um, Sometimes you've
Sometimes you
applied
loosen
too
the
much
screws and it just falls in
tension.
place.
What's that?
Sometimes you loosen the screws and it falls in place.
Yeah, exactly. Because you applied tension to the backspacer before you had it together. And
Mm-hmm.
so, yeah, this should just absolutely. I actually have a lot of tension on the on the pivot right now, but yeah, that's. I mean, I'd say that's pretty much perfect. So now that that's done, I'll go and add my on this particular knife. I'll add my show scale, show side. Let's get the right terminology here. Screw the filler. I'm also thankful that Giant Mouse does filler screws. Got to give a positive out there, right? Are you doing any shows this year?
I'll
Well, you
probably
better
go
do Atlanta since you live
to
there.
Atlanta again. Yep.
I hope I can. Um,
Atlanta's not too far away from me, so it's only about 2.5 hour drive.
I might be. I don't know if Concept invites me, but all indications point to Kaiser at this point for Atlanta. So that would be
Oh,
awesome.
yep, would be cool to meet up with y'all again.
Oh, he said Patrick Swayze and Wesley Snipes and Tu Wong Fu. I might have missed a whole bunch of chats there doing that. Shutch, S Hutch says sick knife. Boost chocolate here. Same story. Yep, that's right. Jen Blaze. Chocolate was overpowering for me when I got into radiation. It tasted like straight cocoa powder. Thank you. I will make her a basket, include them. If we can get a civil discourse on how we learn and grow. If I had the room, I would have all the stuff: 3D printer, laser engraver, drill press, anodizing equipment. I have most of that. I don't have a laser. I have the Ace Grand and absolutely love it. It's that one in LMAX. Hopefully the tyrant doesn't rig the ballot box and lose our voice for freedom. See, that's just crazy talk. Um, don't get me started. Everyone wants a life to be fair, but life wasn't designed to be fair. Throw the blanket with something, blah, blah, blah. Got you, Mick. Prayers going up for all the prayer requests tonight. Put her name in my prayer box. Well, I was really behind. I'd love to go, but Atlanta is a hike. I just sharpened my 140 CR SRM. That's a razor edge. I like that 140 CR. I do need to get another SRM and another CMB. That's a goal for this year. Okay, so I got through all those. I think I caught it up. Is there any other prayer requests? What's up, Burning Stables? Hey, didn't we just hear about Burning Stables? Burning Stables, are you doing a waffle? Or am I tripping? That might have been someone else.
I think he is.
I don't know. Tommy, are you up for working for a company this year at the show, or do you want to go and just hang out?
I don't know. Possibly.
I mean, you're outgoing, like I'll put a good word in if you want.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Hopefully it's for a knife company that you like, because if it's for someone you're like, eh.
Yeah, either way, it's fine with me. I plan on
I'd like
being
to
there.
work with you.
I plan on being there Friday and Saturday, probably.
Okay, so it was Mick posted the waffle there. So it is Burning Stables. 4 spots left, guys. $20 a ticket. Beautiful custom fixed blade and sheath. I don't like fixed blades. I love them. I'm such a weirdo. Sorry. Gotta play. What's your channel name? I can't click on the links. I'm on a phone. I thought you could click on the links on a phone if it's one of our links. Can one of the mods post Burning Stables Forge their YouTube channel or not? Hey, my phone is about dead. I guess I didn't plug it in this whole time. Okay, so here's a interesting one. Do you like wire pocket clips?
I don't really care. I mean, I think they're just fine. The A-Lock has a wire clip as well, so and I've had several wire clips. This may be the only one that I have right now, though. Trying to think if I have another wire clip. But it's not a big thing to me. Actually, there's things I like about this wire clip. You were saying something about you had scratched the clip. on while you're working, and I found that
Yeah.
I do that a lot too. But if you've got a wire clip, it's kind of a non-issue.
Yeah, it's
So
negligible.
yeah, that's not a problem at all for me. But I do think that may be the only wire clip that I have right now. But to me, it's not a big deal. So if that answers your question,
Yeah, truly me neither. One of the things that, I guess I've been kind of pushed into in the knife industry is to definitely get Lynch clips wherever possible. But that gets expensive. And Lynch, I don't know what their deal is though, but like they have a hard time putting out black clips. Uh I don't know what the deal is with that. I wish they did more. But I really do love Lynch clips, but they just got to keep up with production. But I've never had any issues with wires. Like everybody's like, "Oh, Spyderco wire clips." I keep springing them. I've never sprung one, and I catch my pocket
no.
knives on everything. So I'm not sure where they're getting that, but I've never sprung a wire pocket clip. So I don't know. Call me weird, I guess. Yeah, everybody, if you would check out Burning Stables Forge. Uh, I think it's on Instagram. There's the YouTube and Instagram. Thank you, Stacy, for doing that. Thank you, Stacy. Huh? I really do like this Grand. This is sweet.
No, I was
Uh,
wrong. I actually have another wire clip.
that one looks skinny.
This one's on a yeah, it is a bit skinny. This is on a North Arm Sky High. Whoops. And I'm a sucker for these milled blades.
How much was that?
I don't even remember. It was a
Hey, if you
I've
don't
had this.
remember,
It wasn't bad. It's not bad at all. Um, I think they were about 350 new, and I got this. I got this one used. It had a little bit of blade play, but I pretty much figured that one out. It was uh, the lock was bent incorrectly. The lock bar was bent incorrectly, so it took me a while to figure that one out. But and see, it's such a non-issue. I wasn't even thinking about it having a wire clip, and it wasn't until I actually looked and saw it that I realized that I had another wire clip. Now I'm wondering if it's that the only one.
I like it that you say non-issue because there is folks that are like, I got to get rid of this wire pocket clip, and it's like I don't even notice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I find that they actually work really well. Um, they don't show you don't show a lot of knife when you're in your pocket, um, because well, it's a fair this and on this one it's a fairly deep. Not so much on this one, but it's funny. Both the wire clips that I have are blue knives.
Well, look at that. What would you rather? What's less obvious, the wire clip or the Lynch on there?
Right.
I mean,
The
that's a
wire
huge
clips.
difference. Now, these are extremely comfortable, but I have
Mhm.
no issue with these.
No.
I'm trying to think. I had a black Lynch somewhere, but who knows? Lost it. Yeah. Speaking of good deal, this is $125 for a brand new Ace Grand. I could not pass that up.
Good deal.
Uh, oh, Mallory's still out there lurking. That's awesome. I work better on my phone than on the keyboard. If there any is, excuse me, if there is any other prayer requests, please let me know. Are there any knives that you're looking for, Tommy?
I would like to try the Vosteed. Um, is it Thunder Beast?
I do not have that.
And also probably my favorite knife that was released last year that I was able to try out was um, the Pictus from
Yeah, from Gecko.
Gecko, and I hear that there's a larger version coming out. I really like the smaller version, but I tend to like 3.5-inch knives. So
That's because you
I
got big
am,
hands.
yeah, yeah. So I am not sure. I'm kind of torn. I really like the Pictus, but I also would like to try the Pictus XL. So
Yeah.
those are those are only two I can think of right now that I would probably pick up as far as production knives. Others, I have no clue. A lot of times I'll just it may come to a point where I see something I like. I went into Blade Show last year, not planning on getting this knife, but then um, saw it at the table at One
Is
Track
that the one
Minds
track
table.
mine?
Yeah, and I'm like, man, this is awesome. So I picked that up. Uh, had no plan. Didn't even. I don't know how I missed the knife. Um, but I don't even recall seeing a whole lot about it. Um, and that's true, Roger Baker. Wire clips are less likely to tear up your pockets.
Yeah, if you want to get rid of that one, Rodney in the chat has been looking for the Zorn. Isn't that what that one is?
This is actually the ire,
Or the ire.
and
Yeah, the Zorn is the other one. He's been looking for the
yes,
ire something fierce. So um
I have to keep this one.
I could feel him pining from Colorado from here.
I actually used my Father's Day money to purchase this, so this is my Father's Day gift. So I have to hold on to it.
I could feel the disappointment. That's awesome.
Rodney said, "Give me that."
Uh-huh. KGI wants a lot of knives, and a lot of knives I have, but he won't send me no money, so he don't get no knifey. Yeah, there's days where I just kind of want to sell the whole collection and start over, but then I realize I worked really hard to get where I'm at for this collection.
I like some of the ones in my collection too much to start over, but I'm the same way sometimes. It's like, oh man. Yeah, that's there's certain knives, Rodney, that I couldn't in good conscience get rid of. One of them is it's well, any knife that's pretty much any knife that's been gifted to me. My daughter has given me several knives. I've had a good friend give me a really cool knife. Um, and I've had makers give me knives, and I'm like, those you can't really, I can't really say, no, I'm just gonna sell that. That's I can't do that.
Oh,
Knives and Gear says, yeah, I spend my money on pews lately.
Mallory says he's looking for a Shiro Neon. I need to look that up because I don't even know what that is. Yeah, and KGI has been spending his money on guns, but it's because he started around. He started with knives and now going to guns. I got all the
Ah,
guns I wanted. Now I went to knives again.
well, I still want some of the others too, but I mean, I have a few that I would like, but yeah. Rodney says he doesn't sell any, but he's giving a few away.
So Burning Stable says he wants some of that 80s camo carbon. And here's it under UV light. It's not like you're at a roller raving party where you need to have UV reactive scales, but it is cool and it looks cool on on the internet, I guess. So um is that the pink? Yeah, the pink turns up as floor orange under UV light, which I really like. 80s camo. And I really do like that purple flow. It flows really well. Giggity. All right, back on with the lights. Tons of lights on.
I was thinking I didn't have anything that would glow under the but I just was shining my UV light and I didn't notice that the crock, that inset in there
Oh yeah, that
glows
reacts.
orange. So, but that's about the only thing I have in here. I have a QSP Penguin that's got toxic green glow in the dark scales, and it's fun to charge it up with a UV light.
Yeah, that is sweet.
I don't have that in here though. But that camo carbon looks great under the UV light.
Well, the nice thing is you can change it too, right? Like if you don't like that layer, you can sand a little bit off and reveal a little more color, or that's this one, yeah, like I'll probably do a little sanding here because it's a little plain in my opinion. Maybe a little bit right here. But that's the glory about it, is you can, or the beauty about it is that you can do that. I definitely need to do that on my dark mode fireball. I don't know if it's called the dark ball or whatever, but this side is pretty good looking. And then I go to this side and it's like, meh,
A little different.
a little bit different. Could use a little bit of sanding. So this one is a pain in the rear end of center.
Some knives be like that.
Yeah, this one's got just hidden screws everywhere in this thing. And so you have to basically get it fully naked to even mess with it. And yeah. Everybody's talking about guns like I ain't got none. What you think? I sold them all? I don't even know if this is UV reactive. Nope. I cannot find those scales in a block form. If anyone has any info on the knife scale blanks, 80s camo carbon, please let me know. Yeah, I've never seen it in block form, which clearly you want for some handmade fixies, but excuse me. Yeah, I just sold a gun, so I want to buy another gun. I sold a very expensive one and I want to buy a cheap one, which sounds really backwards, but I might get a little Carry 1911 and 9mm.
And I'm thinking about selling
Throwing
my
down the
30-06
wraps.
and getting
I'm
a
glad someone
308.
picked that up. Got my old school wrap going on there. Well, like a 1/4 inch by 1.5 by 5. Yeah. My Spidey little native is hard to get all tuned. I will not buy any more scales for that reason. Yeah, understood. Just if anyone ever sees. Okay, I'll keep my eyes open, and if we go to Blade, we'll go talk to Camo Carbon themselves. I sold my AR-10 a couple years ago. I want another one, an AR-10. I have a small 1911 Carry 9mm. What brand is it, Coister? The Carry 1911. And I had an AR-10 from Christensen Arms, and they really ticked me off because the cool thing about an AR-15 is modularity, and with that, Christensen has proprietary, like their barrel nut. They use proprietary thread patterns, and it's like that's the whole point of having an AR, is that you can switch things out and change handguards, and that was all. It's all proprietary, and I hate that. I want to be able to use other equipment if I need to, or if something breaks and your customer service stinks, I can get something generic and replace it, or something better and replace it. So, anyways, I sold all of my Christensen arms because of them doing proprietary stuff like that. So, call me weird, but yeah, I want to have something that has modularity and a degree of flexibility when it comes to repairing or modifying. So, but that was also before the time I just started doing my own thing and just grinding into knives and into firearms and taking that leap of faith that I can learn a new skill. So my backyard gunsmithing, I'll be
Burning
played at
Stables,
Bata
you'll
shows, is
probably
Burning
find
Stables. Maybe I'll
what
see
you're
you
looking
there.
for.
Um, Older Astra, my AR-10 was a Patriot Arms with all Magpul accessories. Having an AR is like having a Jeep. You can do all kinds of custom stuff to make it your own. Yep, that's right. I was going to make a Jeep joke. I better not. I had a Willys for many years. Having an AR is like, I just read that. I would like to have an AR pistol in 300 blackout. That would be kind of cool. Very expensive to shoot. 300 blackout is.
Makes a decent deer rifle.
I don't get the Jeep ducklings. That's just me personally, but
I agree
I
with you
never
there.
had anybody put one in my Jeep, thank God. But also mine was a Jeep, the Willys pickup on 37, so it was didn't look like any of the other Jeeps that are out these days with the minivan engines. I saw the little smile on there.
Minivan engine.
I hate 300 blackout unless it's suppressed. Yeah, see the last AR. Well, you guys saw me build that AR here this year. I built a 6mm arc AR for the disabled vets, and I haven't even shot it yet. I completed it. I just need to get a scope for it. So no point in shooting it without having, being able to zero it. So, anyways, yeah. Do you carry normally? And
Me?
Tommy, you don't have to have it on your face if you don't. If you want to put it on your knives. Sorry, I went down because I was seeing if I could hear it at a different angle. It didn't matter either way. So
Well, if I can do that, but I'll have to reposition everything and turn on some lights. 'Cause
do that. All right, no worries. Do you carry normally?
I do.
Yeah, I carry normally like a Glock 43X. I did carry a lot of 365s over the last few years, but I don't know. I carry a lot of Glocks. Uh, they're ugly, but they work, and so just been sticking with them. But I have an affinity for 1911s. They're old, they're heavy, but I like them. I don't care. Like they shoot really well. I did get a 2011, and I think I've had it on the channel once or twice, not on lives clearly, but you know, it's a little thick for the pants, and I don't know. I think I'll stick with my 40. Well, truly, I want a 48 MOS just to have that extra barrel length. But either way, same gun, just extra half-inch.
There's War Room. Hey,
War
Chris.
Room's, yeah. What's up, War Room? What up, y'all? Love 1911s. Yeah, War Room actually bought a 1911 from me. Um, his wife did for a I think it was for a birthday present or be an awesome present, and it was a sweet JSOC 1911. So not that everybody needs to know what you bought, but you're welcome. My 43X ain't ugly. What you talking about, Willis? I mean, let's be real. Glocks are blocky, but um, they have their own prettiness, right? So I definitely love the 43X. It looks good. It feels good. And then, upgrading it with 15 round mags definitely helps. So, yeah, War Room, we talked about you all live stream. We missed you. Hope you're doing well. I don't remember what all we talked about, but we talked about a little bit there. Looking at some new Knivies, and Help with Gadgets is setting up his knife stand. Glocks only look good with Radiant arms parts. That's not true at all. Not even remotely close. But understood. Man, that RTB tray looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. I printed
Wonder
one
where
the
that
other
came
day,
from.
and I had bad adhesion on the bed. Oh man, that thing was so bad. Actually, it was with when I printed Stacy's. Marco, what is up? He says.
Let's see if
Yeah,
I
your
can turn
ears were
this
burning.
around.
Well, we missed you, War Room. I love 1911s. They're my favorite. I know I showed you some of mine at some point, Darkwater. Yeah, for sure. Projectiles. I have a G43X as well with a 15 round and a Browning 1911 and 380. Oh, roger that, Mallory. Yeah, I love the 43X. I always change my triggers out immediately on all my Glocks. My favorite trigger as of right now is a factory trigger bar with a standard co trigger. And but I've had other really good ones like the SSVI tiers. I think that might have changed because I think the tiers were bought out by one of the not Glock store, but maybe Glock mods or some sort of Glock company, Glock part company. But uh, plenty of good triggers out there. But I definitely fully endorse the standard code trigger. I will never sell my 1911. My friend made it for me while he was gunsmithing. That is awesome. Best factory triggers, Walther and Canic. Oh, dude, I gave KGI so much crap the other day for his Walther, and he got mad. So, love you, boo. Oh, Walthers. Although a PPK would be pretty cool. Oh, you got black scales on yours?
On the little buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got green, I got tan, I got camo.
This one was actually on a second sale that he was having, and I think it was just the grind was no, I'm not seeing that. I can't see the camera at all, but I think it was just the grind was a little uneven, which is absolutely not an issue at all. And it's S90V on the blade steel,
And you got it for a good price, right?
and got it for a good price. So now it's
Yeah, I have
got
a hard
a
time not recommending Ashers. Every single Asher that I've had has been absolute legitimate.
and now it's got a crest clip on it.
It's got a what? Oh, a crest clip. I totally thought you said something else. Look at this one.
Oh, that's pretty. That's nice. Did it come that way, or did you make those scales? Did it come that way, or did you make those scales?
Knife addict Dylan make these.
Okay, cool. I didn't think that looked standard, but man, that looks good.
War Room is talking about Colt Python triggers. Unfortunately, I can't put a Colt Python trigger in my Glocks, but a Colt Python trigger is phenomenal. If you've never experienced a Colt Python, especially the old ones, you're missing out. I have a custom cut slide, battle worn, and a 9x19X magwell on my 43X. 9x19 is a company. I know that for sure. Also hex grips and 507K Hollow Sun. Guys, I appreciate y'all so much. Thanks for the shout outs. I'm tired and falling asleep. Good night. God bless y'all. God bless you, Burning Stables Forge. Darkwater Frozen in Time. Am I frozen? I can't even show the. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. I can't even show the guns, unfortunately, because YouTube. But I'd like to pull the Colt Python out and.
Yeah, you scared me one time a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of a rule breaker sometimes. But it is what it is, right? Like,
Oh yeah, this was just because TKE had just
yeah, he just got smashed, didn't he?
he did.
How has Neil been?
He's doing good. He's hoping to start back up. I think he's going to make a room for an outside building that's for his studio. So I think he's hoping to get started back up sometime in the summer.
Awesome. Yeah, he commented on one of my videos the other day. I'm like, holy cow, I haven't even heard from TK in a while.
He went incognito for a bit.
Thought we were talking about good triggers. Oh, he just said good triggers. Came into the conversation like, yeah, oh, Colt Python trigger is ridiculous. So, War Room says, what's up, Tommy?
Hey, Chris.
My competition 1911s break at just over 2 pounds. See, all of my 1911s, I've replaced the triggers with STI triggers, which I don't know why you can't find those anymore. I know STI it's pretty much no more, right? Like they've all changed. But I pay good money for those carbon fiber triggers and I hand fit each one of those. You can't show pews, but you can show C4 detonators and mortar rounds. Right? It's a firing device. Tell me about that Wolverine. Or is that a saber tooth?
I actually got that from Fred the Lug, and it wasn't sharp at all. So I sharpened it up and played with the did some anodizing on it. Changed it up just a tad.
I really like
Nice.
the scales on that version.
Yeah.
She's a beaut, Clark.
The color seems well. Anytime you anodize light blue like that, anytime you touch it, and you've got oils on your fingers, it's going to change it a little bit. But you remember you asked me what my favorite color is, and if you look at the table here, you may see a few items of blue, as I mentioned, so to match the parts tray. Now this one here actually, the Holier Nerd is actually going to be giving it away on my 1500 when I get to 1500.
How close are you?
120. So I'm getting there.
I'm pretty sure everybody in here is subscribed, but if not,
I'm
please go over
almost
to Help with Gadgets and give a big like and a subscription and hit the notification bell. I think you should have this one.
Is that a mini Militao?
Yeah.
I actually have a regular Militao, and then I have a Militao fixed blade, but I haven't got a mini one. Sure, that was pretty cool. Did you do the annex of that?
Yeah.
Of course. DLC blade.
Yep. It's that it was a gold version. And I liked the gold, but I like the blue better. And I'm actually going to
Looks
redo
sweet.
it since I got the blast cab and the Zerhone. because that's one of the things, like you said, when you get blues with oils on your fingers, it changes it up. But I found the brighter the polish on the titanium, the the more oil resistant it is. The more matte the finish, the more oil prone it is. So that's a big deal if you're doing ano. And I get guys that, I tell everybody now, I'm going to do an ano for you, and if you want that finish, it's going to fingerprint. And then they get surprised when it fingerprints, and it's like, I'm telling you, I'm not telling you for my health. You know, this is why I recommend a brighter finish, because it's very resistant to oils. So
Yeah. Early on, I ordered a knife, and when it came in, I noticed some places on it, and I'm like, "This is not right." Until I realized it was anywhere I had touched it, uh, and it was the oils were changing the color of the knife, and I thought something was wrong. So uh,
yeah.
learned really quickly. Yeah, this one I need to redo. I did the ano on this one, and I need to fix that.
What do you want to do to it?
I'm not sure yet, but
Huh?
it got all scratched up, so I want to fix that.
So this one I just got in for a customer, and you could see
Yep,
it definitely needs some work, right?
yep.
And then it's I did one for War Room. Did you get your knife in, by the way? Just out of curiosity, I don't remember what day it was supposed to show up, but I am not able to anodize aluminum. I just don't want to get into that because it is different. I mean, it actually has chemicals involved in it. Peeled removal. Pen what? So, anyways, this is what I he wants me to do, is kind of match how I did with mine here, and smooth out the pointy part on the handle,
Mm-hmm.
and then get rid of the flipper.
I think I want to play with that a little bit too to make the finger choil here just a little bit better, a little bit more over here. Uh, and I have a flipper, but it's a minute flipper.
Yeah.
Most of it's gone, but awesome little knife.
Yeah, I love it. That factory finish on the Sparrow is so bad. It looks
Yes.
good when it hasn't been touched, but as soon as you put it in the pocket, if you can scratch it with your fingernail, that's a flaw.
Yep.
And
And so you zerhoned that one.
yeah, what I did initially, you can zircon it. Um, it'll be a little bit different color as zircon. So what I normally do is I'll take those little Dremel buffing wheels, and I'll
Mhm.
get rid of this gray first. And you could see, just even, I mean, it scratches just doing that. Um, get rid of all the factory, and then I zircon it. And then, well, depending on, if like this, I'm gonna have to round out this with the. Did I send you those wheels, right?
Yeah, you sent me a link for those
Yeah.
wheels.
So
Yes,
I use
yes.
that. I'll use a big wheel, and I'll just use this as it is, and I'll chuck up that Dremel, and I'll cut into here. I'll move it back, and then I hand file everything. Like War Room's been on here while I absolutely dehorn the whole scale here by hand, and then I'll hit it again with these buffing wheels. I'm kind of giving away the keys to the kingdom here, but I don't care. And I'll hit this at several different directions where I've cut, and then when I zircon it, it looks like a factory finish. You can't tell that it wasn't from factory.
Very nice.
Penile removal. What? That knife should have come from the factory like that. He's calling me an SJW.
No, he corrected the next line.
Social justice warrior.
There's On the Edge, by the way.
There's On the Edge. Hey. All right. Hey, it's 8:48. Let me say a prayer for you guys. On the Edge is here. Let me get this out of here. All right. So, On the Edge, did you want it to be added to that prayer request? I know you had talked about something earlier. I just wasn't for sure what it was, but I'm just gonna add you anyways, because On the Edge. So, anyways, yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna pray for you guys. So, um, you cool with that, Tommy?
Yep, absolutely.
All right, Lord, I just come to you right now, and I just sorry we haven't got to do this for the last couple of weeks. It was my bad, and just wanted to say, first off, Lord, we lift up War Room to you, and in agreement that that everything is going well with his cancer treatments, and that what he's doing with the VA right now, that it lands in his favor, Lord, because he's been through it. So we just lift him up to you, and just ask your will be done in all things first, and that that he gets what he's deserved and what he is owed from the military, Lord, for his service. Secondly, we ask for Mr. Mouse. We lift Mr. Mouse up in prayer for his health. It is an unspoken prayer request. I don't know what that is, Lord, but you definitely do. And Lord, again, your will be done, but we ask in agreement that Mr. Mouse, whatever that health request is or health concern, Lord, that you see to it, and you make all things new. You make them better, Lord. Um, and for a friend of ours, Lord, for Geraldine, with her throat, again what is going on. Um, and we just lift her up, and that that whatever it is, Lord, if I can't remember if it was cancer, you know what it is, Father. But we just lift her up, and again in agreement that her throat is healed, Lord. Clearly, we need our throat for many things, and you just you make her like new, Father. And then for On the Edge, when he came into um, the chat tonight, he talked about an issue. I don't know what it was, Lord, but you know what the situation is. You know all things, and that we just lift On the Edge up in prayers again, in agreement as one, where two or more are gathered, and that we just again lift him up in prayer. So, anyways, I just pray that we have a good week. That blessings for all your followers, Lord, and that again, and I say this all the time, and it's probably silly at this point, but people got to hear it, is we got to remember to give thanks in the good times and the bad. And it's hard. Like, I've been sick for a month, and you know does that reduce my praise or my thankfulness for you, Father? No, not at all. It's just a sickness. It is what it is, and it could be worse. So, Lord, I just thank you so much for my health, and for my family, and my friends out there, Lord. And I ask that you just be with them, Lord, when when they ask you, when they talk to you, Father. I know you're listening, and you let them know that you are God and you are King, and that you're right there with them, Father. So give them that assurance, and give them a sign, Lord. And anyways, just thankful. I'm just thankful for you, Father, and I'm thankful for my friends that are out here in this wonderful EDC community, Father. And again, we just thank you for giving us each other, and thank you for your grace. Thank you for your salvation, Father. So we love you, Lord. And again, thank you. Amen. All right. Hopefully, my chat, hopefully it didn't cut out, but it happens. So I could hear activity upstairs. So who knows? But
The voice stayed the entire time, so I think you were good.
okay, awesome. Um, I don't even know. I don't even know what I have for a giveaway. If I have even anything this week for a giveaway, I'm pretty much out of it. So I may have to take a rain check or give away like a 3D printed something. But I know everybody doesn't come on just for giveaways, but I do like to do that if I can. So, Tommy, I was going to ask you something, but and this is before I even invited you tonight. So, it'll be at 1 a.m. here where I remember. Oh, I know what I was going to ask him.
Just message me and I'll find it when I wake up.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
1
hopefully I don't wake you
a.m.'s
up because there's sometimes it's late at night and I message you and you respond. I'm like, oh, good Lord, did I just wake him up?
Nope.
You better put
That's
me on
probably me
mute or something because that's
being
usually
loony
when
and
things hit
still
me
up.
is late
Yep.
at night. So, yeah, amen. All glory to Jesus. That's right, Mick. Again, we complain about everything in this country. We complain about everything. And man, I'm just thankful that we are here. And I've been all over this world and people don't understand that we have it really good here. So we don't need one tonight. Says, oh, I see what you're saying. You gave your time and love, buddy. I got a mystery knife giveaway. When are you doing that, War Room? You're okay. We don't need a giveaway. We will wait till next time. We'll take a rain check for you to that be Seeksy. I actually have a giveaway here from Tomcat, I believe, right? Tomcat, you sent in a knife, but I'm not sure what to do with it. What did you want to do with this, Tomcat? I did end up breaking that thumb stud that was on here, but I know Brown Sugar would be looking at these purple scales like, hey, send me those.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Purple scales.
Purple scales. Yeah, she's all about them purple scales. But I don't remember Brown Sugar. The one you have, I think you have two drop bears, if I'm not mistaken, but I noticed that this one is an inset liner, and the other drop bears that I've had full length liners, like they came up to the edge. Let me know. I mean, I would trade you the clear scales, but I'm pretty sure the ones that I had before were not inset like this. So you'll have to send me a picture, Brown Sugar. But if it was the case, I would send you these scales or trade you if you wanted. So Wyoming Adventure gave me one of those. She loves it. Mick Ranger, 13 months with the Anchor Crew. Thank you so much. What's up, Firestone? How you doing, son? How's your night?
Good.
Did you have to practice tonight?
No.
Okay. How are you doing?
Good.
You look good.
Thank you.
I like your haircut.
Thank you.
Someone loves you. What are you doing? Just chilling?
Yeah.
All right. Been an awesome 13 months. Thank you, bro, Darkwater and crew. Show the clip bear. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the clip bear. Okay, one clear scale is cracked. Yeah, I remember that one. I don't care about the cracked. I can glue it. Just send me a picture of it like this if you get a chance. Like you don't got to get up or do it right now, Brown Sugar, but if you send it to me like this, I can see how that scale is. But I don't even have. Well, this shows it too. Like this is a full length liner. Here's the clip bear. But this is the full length liner where it's exposed right here. And I'm pretty sure that's how yours was because it had black liners. But I don't remember what the other. I don't know. I'm tired. What time is it there? 11?
11. Yep.
Oh man. I don't mean to keep y'all this late. So yeah, we'll get some I got to get out of town when I get to this track meet this weekend. I'll try to buy some. That sounds really weird. I'll try to buy some knives or something for giveaway. I don't live in a thriving metropolis where there's just goods for sale everywhere. So Darkwater War Room, thank you so much for sending an Anchor Crew membership, and Mr. Mouse is the winner. That is awesome. you can give away if you want. Yeah, I want to fix this first before I give it away. But I would love to make this one into a clip bear as well. What do you think? Help with gadgets?
Yeah, like it.
And then I ruined the
Mod
pocket
that
clip the
sucker.
other day. You know Valley Blade Works?
Yes.
We were chatting it up well, we're always chatting it up, but I asked him, have you ever Zerhoned any crystal tie? And he's like, nope. He's like, I've been meaning to, but if it screws it up, I don't want to screw up. And I was like, well, I got a crystal tie pocket clip and I'll Zerhone it. Well, it for sure got rid of the crystal tie. So maybe this isn't truly a crystal tie pocket clip. So I was thinking about taking these off. And again, this is more of a matte finish, hence the oil. And I would like to Zerhone the inside of that scale and see, hey, will this actually polish up crystal tie? If it is a full surface crystal tie, Zerhoning should only make it better, unless I just need to polish it. I don't know. Those are
That's
the
interesting.
random Morgan thoughts that I have that never escape me.
Well, all you can do is try and see what happens.
Exactly. Hopefully it doesn't do like this. Don't do me like that. But if it does, I will survive, right?
Right?
What up, DeGoose? Good to see you. Oh man, I got people coming in here now, and I really need to go. But yeah, help with gadgets. We need to do this more often. I want to come on your stream too, if you will have me.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
just let me know if I can squeeze in, just like tonight. Hey, what are you doing tonight? Don't mean to bother or hit you up last minute, but
Oh,
sometimes
no
I'm
worries.
flying by the seat of my pants and they're on fire. So
All good.
lyrics for days. That's right. I got movie quotes and lyrics that are always flowing through my brain. So, all right, guys. I better get. I got a little
Me
man
too.
in the background here. I better go eat dinner. Haven't even eaten dinner yet. So, did you guys eat dinner? Cool. Maybe it's too late to eat dinner already. So, start working on that fitness, I guess. So, anyways, well, it was good to have you, Tommy. And again, we'll do this again. And yeah, let me know. And hopefully you like those pocket clips again. That is something.
Absolutely.
I think I talked to Warren about it for a very long time about designing those and needing to get a 3D printer, and it's here, and I got them, and I love the clips. They're better than I expected. So abuse it. Let me know what you think, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm half
Will
asleep
do.
right now. So does it say
Thank you for
Firestone's
having
there?
me on
Yeah,
the
yeah. Hey
live.
there, Firestone. They said. What'd you say, Tommy?
I said thank you for having me on your live tonight.
Oh, dude. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. So, all right, brother. Well, you guys, everybody out there, I hope you have a wonderful week. And again, go away blessed. And again, hopefully you made someone smile this last week. And if you didn't, you got a whole nother week to do it. So um, just love on people. Again, we don't need all this hate and division out there. All you got to do is be friendly to people, man. And then
Yep.
if they're not nice back to you, that's not on you. Show
Nope.
them love. Be a neighbor. Be neighborly to people. And again, make someone smile this week. So, what'd you say, Tommy?
I agree. Just be nice.
Yeah, that's what we got to do. Be neighborly. So, all right, you guys have a wonderful week. Tommy, take care of yourself, and we'll all chat soon. Take care.
Morgan, thanks.
Later.